right, here we go, boys. Red Corner watch along. We thought we were battling a rain delay there, but looks like Andrew Painter is on the mound. A little bit of early confusion. All right, Red Riders. The watch alongs, they get weird. They're fun. There's going to be a million giveaways tonight. How many other podcasts do you know that can give you 3 hours? How many, boys? Zero. That's correct.
Zero. Absolutely zero, no doubt.
Yeah, these are just some laid back hangs. So how are we doing, boys? Let's just break it in. What's going on? Well, we got our first mute talk of the night.
Hey, here we go.
Mark him down, chat. And he's still going while he's figuring out his microphone. But he's doing a podcast for 2 years now. Let's talk about Slim's parlays. So down there at the bottom,
we are
bets.
live. There we are.
Yeah, Slim, introduce those bets down.
Right off the bat, we're looking to see a nice little red corner watcher long parlay, and Slim's coming in. We got a quick decision. We didn't want to get overzealous. We never take 3-4 legs. We keep it simple, stupid. Andrew Painter, right? The man's a strikeout machine, 17 Ks, 14 innings. We got Andrew Painter over 4 Ks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Low baseline. And we got Bryce Harper over 1.5 bases. Those two together are plus 220. All right. That seems like easy money to Slim. Let's see if it comes through. The second one, right? The second one coming in is a single play. You always got to take this. Kyle Schwarber, 2 hits, runs, RBIs plus 101. So that's slightly even money. What that means is he has to get a hit, a run, or an RBI. So if he hit a home run, it's 2 and 1. He gets both the hit and the RBI in the solo home run. You see, if he gets a single, and then Bryce Harper then hits a triple, and Schwarber's on his horse, and he comes all the way around, that counts as well, okay? So that's what we mean by 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Cool. My gosh, am I losing my voice here today or what, boys?
No, listen, you were just doing your pre-show as well, so you've been cooking. And Slim, and by the way, I was multitasking. Did you talk about the second one there as well?
The Schwarber one.
You did?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So we got 2 red corner bets lined up here. Let me just tease a couple things. Like I said, we got a million giveaways tonight. We're probably going to do 5 giveaways every 2 innings. We got bobbleheads. We got Phillies merch. We got T-shirts. We're going to show an image up on the screen every time we have a giveaway, so you'll get to see it. How do you win? You got to jump in the chat. We need some chat activity. We're going to do Phillies trivia to answer some of these. We already got some people in the chat. Shout out Shane. What's up, brother? Let's end these series with a W. That's exactly right. Let's not get swept. We're here to defend against the sweep. We're holding the wall. So what's the other announcement I wanted to make? Second one, we got Alex Cole joining us. Alex Cole, WIP producer. He just hit me up. He's jumping on the stream tonight. He gets to break the seal on the watch-along. So welcome, Alex Cole. He was actually just producing Greg Murph's intro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so outside of that, we're just hanging out, jump in the chat. Let's see what you guys got for us. Let's hopefully not lose. What was it, 5 straight, right? At least we're not the Mets with 11 straight.
8 out of 10.
Jesus Christ.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
It's bad.
But yeah, let's keep it positive. We ready to do my shout outs? Not buried the lead here.
Want to get those shout outs in, baby? Let's go.
Yeah, let's fire up the shout outs.
Let's go, baby.
Slim shout outs brought to you as always by Warminster Dental Associates and D-Town Dental. They are smiles ahead of the competition. Slim's got a chipped tooth. I don't know if you can say it. I got a chipped tooth. I'm going to be hitting up the dentist over
Chipper
at Warminster
Jones.
Chipper Jones in it over here. I'm going to be hitting up Warminster Dental Associates. I'm going to be hitting up D-Town Dental. I'm going to be getting my teeth fixed so I can be smiles ahead of the competition, just like the D-Town Dental, Warminster Dental Associates. Now, my shout-outs is today is April 19th. This day, 1975, was the Battle of Lexington versus Concord, the shot heard around the world. So shout out to the shot heard around the world. It started a revolution. It's one of the reasons why we're living in the United States of America today. That's my first shout out. My second shout out is in 1897 on this same date. The Boston Marathon ran its first ever marathon. So shout out to the Boston Marathon. This date back in 1897 was the first annual one. And lastly, and this one's a little bit of throwback, I'm going to shout out Bones. I'm going to shout out this day in Phillies history. This day in Phillies history, April 19th, 1900, the Phillies won 19-17 over the Atlanta Braves in 10 innings. So shout out to Bones Nose. Shout out to in this day in Phillies history. We got to start bringing that back.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we're going to hit all those back. 100%. Shout out to that. And shout out to our, again, Warminster Dental Associates, D-Town Dental. They are smiles ahead of the competition. Guys, they are the reason that we get to do this stuff, right? Because they keep us funded. So shout out to our sponsors. Thank you. We just really appreciate it. And shout out Jerry in the chat, baby. What's up, Jerry? Let's get a W tonight. Well, Bones, isn't Jerry's conflicted right now, isn't he?
What's that?
I thought you said he was a little bit of a Braves fan, right?
No, he's a Yankees fan.
Okay, never mind. I apologize, Jerry.
Big
Fake
Reggie
news.
Jackson guy.
Okay. The straw that stirs the drink.
How about this? Andrew Painter in his third career start, is it? And it's his biggest one yet.
Oh, yeah.
He's there to play the ace role, as talked about earlier in your little walk there.
Now, Now, correct me. This is his third appearance, right? The second one is actually his second start because that other one was wonky, correct? Right?
Technically,
no. This is his third start.
This is his third. This would be his fourth then.
Yeah, his second start he got shelled.
Dude, I'm gonna say what started. That's the one I'm blacking one out. I believe was blacking one out. I don't think my Google doesn't even pop it out for me. It doesn't even let me
say it was a late one. San Fran. We're probably all in bed.
That's right. The San Fran game. Okay.
We got chirpers chirping here.
Windy down there tonight. Home run's going to be tough.
Yo, he was great with the migraine. He came out and played great, Bill. He kept us in that game last week.
All right. We got a clean first inning there. Let's see if I can get this shit going. Hold on here.
Dude, we need the production assistance.
There we go.
Thurman Munson, the captain. That's who he's a fan of.
Thurman Munson.
That makes more sense now.
R.I.P.
He had a signature look with the stash, man. Thurman Munson, he had a mustache, he was balding, and he had a mullet, right? He was one of those guys. Hulk Hogan type.
You know what? I know exactly how he looked. I don't know if he was balding, but I'm not saying you're wrong. I just can't picture that.
Hulk Hogan.
Confirm that, Jerry.
Tomorrow, Chris was talking about the Boston Marathon. Tomorrow, Patriot Day, so the Red Sox will be playing at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So,
yeah, that's
for you fantasy heads out there, get your lineups in early.
Yes.
They will lock. Movements will lock early in the day. We got our asses kicked this week, boys.
So, with the Phils, man, I'll tell you what. With the Braves manager, I went to the game last night. Was up close personal. Was looking at the Topper and the Braves manager exchange lineup cards and stuff.
Yeah.
And excuse me for not knowing his name off the top of my head. Walt Weiss comes out. He's dressed like a Navy sailor. Okay, his uniform is tailored. He looks sharp. He looks pristine out there. All right, he's not an overly big dude or nothing along those lines. Topper's out there. Kevin Long's out there. They're in hoodies, bro. They're in hoodies. It's a lot more casual. Yeah, I don't know. I think for us being for our aura wanting to be the most professional team, you know, we're classy. We do that. I do think. I don't know. I think other teams are a little bit more locked in now, and I think we see it a little bit with the Braves here. The Braves, remember, got rid of their manager last year.
He retired.
So, well, whatever. He's not here. He got forced out. They were not good.
I don't think he got forced out. God was a winner. They were just hurt.
Nah, they were not. They were not winning. They were bad for a couple of years. We've been kicking butt, dude.
They had a lot of injuries over the course of the last couple of years.
Think about when we beat them 3-4 years ago in the playoffs. They haven't been up to snuff, and that was partly due to the manager's relationship with Acuna. Long story short, there may be some truth to needing some juice, man. Something has to, and I'm not saying it has to be a lineup change, but maybe start acting a little different.
Speaking of juice, we got Kenny Powers on the mound here. Holmes. We got Jerry clarifying the question early on Thurman Munson. He had the chops. Yeah, those are some wicked chops that he had.
So you talk about Maybe Nick Castellanos was on something that Topper and Kevin Long didn't do it, so that's why he was against them. Walt Weiss was a World Series champ with the Braves.
Yeah, I think there is I think there's something correlated and underlining there to what I was saying, and that's something
So
I didn't see before.
there you go. Nice little leadoff single for Trey Turner. So not to steal Alex Cole's thunder, but he had a nice tweet the other day that's alluding to exactly what you guys are saying right now. Basically, and what Casty was alluding to, given that Topper has had such a laid-back environment and he's kind of been a player's manager for so long now, there's speculations that the vibes of the team is kind of like there's always tomorrow, I think is how Kyle put it. Meaning like they're not focusing on today as if there's going to be repercussions. So just a little bit looser. And I thought that was a pretty good perspective.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no, Topper's he's very laissez-faire. I'm since he's been here, it's been waves of approval for me with him.
Right.
And yeah, right now it is going down. It's absolutely going down, especially when I'm comparing us to the Braves, the team in first place. So that's what I do.
So last year, at the end of the year, I talked about that I didn't want Topper back because I felt like the fundamentals were gone on defense, on the base pass, and early on it's showing. Defensively not playing well at all, and there was many boneheaded base running mistakes already. It's just you got to get back to fundamentals. But as of right now, I want to get rid of them. We made an adjustment already yesterday with the call up of Felix Reyes.
Right.
So that was kind of a start. Like this is number one. Number two is going to be coming soon. Is it going to be a trade of somebody, or is someone getting fired? And I think before Topper gets fired, I think Kevin Long's head will be rolling before his.
Do you guys think that will happen? Like, do you think that's a conversation? Because obviously that puts, not to use the lazy cross-board analogy with Doug Peterson, and guys, you know I'm not an Eagles guy. What was that gentleman's name that he died on the cross for?
Patullo was this year, 2 years ago.
Doug Peterson.
Oh, Doug Peterson. Yeah, who was his OC?
It was the OC for
Zach Taylor?
No. Was that it, Zach Taylor?
Press Taylor?
Not important. The guy, whatever that guy was, I thought he was the Colts guy. I could be wrong. So whoever the quarterback coach was or the offensive coordinator, Doug Peterson died on that hill, right? So if they go to Topper and say, hey, look, we got Press Taylor. Yeah, shout out to you, Slim. I think you said that, right?
That was me.
That was you. Shout out to you, Bones. Yeah, by the way, you both got to be better with that.
Yo, Schwarber home run. We don't near us watch. We stopped watching it.
I got it right. I didn't guess, dude. I wasn't taking guesses.
There you go. And listen, yo, our bets are looking good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so much for that win.
That hit.
Right.
That hits the second one already.
Yeah, already hit.
So much for that win. That's the one that Devo picked. Let's make that specific.
Yeah, let's see what the other ones look like.
Yeah, so I'm already in the money. Love it. So, and by the way, Red Riders, you're in the money because we posted this an hour ago. Plus, yeah. So anyway, long-winded way of saying, if they go to Topper and they say, hey,
what an asshole!
What happened?
We're gonna call that back.
Why did someone reach over?
It might have hit the friggin' fence, the top of it, from my angle.
I'm gonna look
what
at
a
jackass.
Dick. He would have had it either way too.
Talking all that smack.
Oh, man, that would suck.
Was it Frank?
This wind is tough. No, it's Press Taylor. Frank Reagan already took the job with Indy.
Got it. But you guys get what I'm saying, though. I haven't gotten to be able to close that thought.
But who was? But
man, who was that? Ron Gann out there?
But Press Taylor never got a chance to be the full-time OC, right? Who was it that the year Peterson left? Or got fired, whatever happened.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Wait, wasn't it like a wide receiver coach?
I thought it was a quarterback's coach. That's where my mind was. But anyway, chat, I see between Twitter and YouTube, we have like 100 live viewers right now. So do us a favor. hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We're going to be here all night. We've got a million giveaways.
That looks like a home. What are they calling here? Because we got it on mute.
Double.
You are ahead of me.
They called it a double.
Now, you guys are ahead of me, too.
Home run.
Official?
I'm ahead of you. Yeah.
Good. Let's go.
I got the fastest Wi-Fi in the crib.
Yeah.
I told you it was Ron Gain out there.
Is it actually Ron Gant?
No.
Hey,
Yeah,
this
yes.
is our next guy. And now with them, walks don't count. Walks don't count here.
Dude, that's my biggest pet peeve with bets.
That is bullcrap.
Just the rules.
No, like with total bases, how bet walks don't count toward that.
Yeah, I'm not
Literally
sure why.
right in there, base on balls.
Yeah, I'm
right
not
there.
sure why. I'm not sure why.
Ooh.
You got it. It's the way they do it. It's factor in. So if they added it in with the walk, it would have had to increase it to like two instead of 1.5, it would be 2.5, and the number would be different. So they probably get the number as close to an even coin flip as possible, and to keep it simple, stupid.
I think that's right. But let's just get a quick update here on the Red Corner Live Watch Long bets. Our second bet has already hit. So that's the first thing. Second bet has already hit. First one's looking good also, Slim, because Painter has 1K already. So
Good.
1K through 1. Yeah, so we're looking good. So you already made money
We need a double.
from Harp.
Yeah, get this double from Harp, and we can count on the strikeouts.
Ooh.
And now the Phillies, man, here's the thing with the Phillies. It seems like it's just a left-handed problem. It seems like that's like so like you don't want to overkill it, but it seems like it's the lefties.
Yeah.
And Grant Holmes is not a lefty. So yeah, that's a benefit for us. All right, so Harper gets walked. That's a
So here you go. You just
Always
brought
good.
that up. Good segue, Slim, without knowing. Our friends at Phillies Tailgate, the Twitter, follow them. They always put out great stats. They put out a list today of the stats against lefties from last year compared to this year. Trey Turner bat 323 last year. This year he's hitting 143. Bryce Harper,
Man.
same, 273. Kyle Schwarber hit 252 last year. A lot of home runs against lefties. This year, 143. Alec Boehm, he stinks. Batted 295. He's hitting 120 this year. Sosa, not everyday player. 318 last year, 211 this year, but usually he was in there against lefties a lot. JT around the same. Adolis Garcia is actually up compared to last year, which is good for us. And then Chris's boy Otto Kemp, who's no longer with us, only hit 133 this year
No
compared
longer
to
with us. You're acting like he died.
231.
He's
well.
only in Lehigh Valley. He'll be back.
I don't love what I've been seeing from Garcia. He's in a nice little spot here, a favorable spot, 1-1 count, already up 2-0. So, yeah, he should be nice and loose. But he already seems like a guy who's looking for walks, not looking to hit. He has 2 home runs this year. I'm sure if you surveyed the crowd, they would have thought he had more by now.
Right.
So I'm not sure where I'm at with Garcia, but it's not looking great. And Alec Boehm, yeah. Alec Boehm, we might want to move off of him as soon as possible. He might just need a year to himself.
A year to himself. So need to go to
virtual,
boy.
sorry, virtual baseball.
So here's another problem I have. We just bring up Felix Reyes yesterday. Granted, it was against the lefty Sale, but
Tough
You
lefty, though.
Look what I just told you about Garcia.
Yeah.
Holmes hasn't been looking good, and then Garcia is the remedy to look nice.
but like today he's not in the lineup. Like I get it's a righty, but it's stupid. Like you're going to bring this kid up, let him show what he's got. This is the same stuff they do with Stott. I mean, he's had his chances, but like Marsh, like Garcia, has he had a day? Has he had a day off yet? Throw somebody in right and let Reyes play left.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask
See
you.
what he's got.
Yeah, who you're thinking? All right, so you're thinking give it.
Well, the reason is because they're all right versus right-handers. They need it versus left-handers. And
They're
yesterday,
not all right. They suck against lefties, righties, both. They can't hit.
And then yesterday with Reyes, he hits the home run in the first at bat, but he looked awkward in the outfield. And his following at bats, he didn't look great. He striked out.
We got Brandon
So-
Marsh here.
I think with Sal pitching to Reyes, he was kind of probably just testing him a little bit, and Reyes got him. But after that, I don't think I'm not high on Reyes.
Damn, you're already selling the stock.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir.
Whatever it's worth, our Reyes versus Otto Kemp home run poll came in at like 80% Reyes. So most people are recency bias there, and they're saying they think he's going to have more homers this year.
Well, recency bias, and he's up. He's the one that's on the team, and he's the one who's hit a home run.
Who had a homer? Yeah, no, that matters. All right, so I got a little surprise game here for you guys.
Ooh.
So, Slim, this one's for you.
Okay.
And this game, in honor of our Fly guys being in the playoffs, is called Flyer
Name that flyer.
or Not a Flyer.
Oh,
So I'm going to name
players.
some people, and you have to just simply say, is that a flyer or not a flyer? Okay, put your phone down. Put your phone down.
I don't have my phone on me.
Okay, there you go. He was already trying to go on his phone. You're a dirtbag. Wow.
Untrue.
You got
Untrue.
caught that quick.
Oh, man. And you just wonder, everybody wonders
my
why
God,
I'm busting
dude.
stones over this
Put your
ice
phone
cream
down.
thing, man.
Samuel Arison. Flyer or not a flyer?
Not a flyer.
Wrong. He's a flyer. All right.
Backup goalie.
Next one. Noah Juleson. Flyer or not a flyer?
Not a flyer.
Wrong. He's a flyer. Next one. Andre Celebrini. Flyer or not a flyer?
Not a flyer.
Correct. That's a made-up guy. Matthew Schaefer. Flyer or not a flyer?
Not a flyer.
Correct. Christian Dvorak. Flyer or not a flyer?
Flyer.
Correct. You're on a roll, baby. Denver Barkey. Flyer or not a flyer?
Flyer.
Correct. Luke Glendening. Flyer or not a flyer?
Not a flyer.
Wrong. Flyer.
Ooh. Ooh.
And last one, Wilson Zuccarello. Flyer or not a flyer?
Wilson Zuccarello is not a flyer.
Correct. All in all, you did pretty good.
Yeah,
I think you got 3 wrong and 4 right. I think that's what it was.
You know what it was?
I think he lost his Flyers fandom with the first one.
Yeah.
With the backup goalie?
Yeah.
And I don't
'Cause
think
he started a lot of games this year, dude.
Oh, well. Let me tell you,
He
I
lost a lot of games, I should say.
I caught on. I started listening for the first names, and the ones that were popular
100% Shiz.
first names, I started picking it up.
Yeah, I don't think you actually – I think you only knew like 2. That would be my read on your guesses.
I didn't know any of those Flyers names.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
After the first 2, I started just listening to the first names, and I could tell if it was an actual popular first name or not for 20-year-old kids.
Oh, so you didn't know Dvorak?
Correct.
Okay.
His dad was a former NHL player.
Yeah. That
Okay.
was
Martin.
the only one out of those
Martin
people.
Dvorak.
Out of the
I would
people that I named, Dvorak was the only one that I knew.
Especially especially old-time hockey guys, I would have to see the spelling and stuff like that for even me to have a chance.
Yeah, I thought about that. Hey, Siri, give me the full Flyers lineup. Oh, man. And by the way, Slim, I wouldn't have done any better. But I just figured that would be a fun little segment.
Yeah. About 500 or so. Oh, Painter just smoked Riley.
Jesus Christ, I'm still looking at commercials here. First pitch. What the
Yeah, Slim, you do got that premium Wi-Fi, brother.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you hate to say it, but it's that Fishtown Wi-Fi.
Fishtown. He's 2 blocks off of Fishtown.
Yup. Ooh. So Jerry, you're saying the great scream debate is you talking about the Flyers thing? Yeah, because you wouldn't let me say the argument. I think that's what Jerry's talking about there.
No, the ice cream.
No, but when I was yelling at him, I was trying to talk about the old school Flyers thing. That's good recall by Jerry.
Your baseball reference page. I just put this on my phone so I can get a.
All right, so after the second inning,
better thing.
We will do. If you're
giveaway
on YouTube,
number 1.
Yeah, after the second inning, we'll do giveaway number 1.
All right.
But chat, I'm going to ask a nice little trivia question to Bridget. This is not related to the giveaway. We're going to let Slim and Bones decide the first giveaway. So I want you to name, chat, for the 2018. Name the top 10 players with strikeouts for a pitcher. So again, it could be any type of pitcher. So I want you to name the top 10 players. To just fire them off. And this might be considered for future giveaways.
With my user going at it, I'll talk about the giveaways I got. I got bobbleheads, but good story behind it. I got the bobbleheads to show you right now because doing some work in my room and the wife moved them. I have no clue what she did. She's at work. No clue where they're at. But I was told to get rid of them. So,
oh, man.
Get them out. So tonight we're giving away bobbleheads.
That's awesome, dude. That's a good call. And yeah, with the ice cream, we're both my ice cream helmet's downstairs. I want to apologize to the chat that my background sucks tonight. I'm in an undisclosed location with the shitty background. So apologize, chat. Apologize, Red Riders. I got to update this. But yeah, it's 2-2 officially with the ice creams.
Okay, so I have some people in the chat asking me to repeat the question. So, chat, this is the question. The 2018, the World Series team, so that's the team we're talking about right now. I want you to tell me, for that season, the top 10 players for strikeouts for a pitcher. All right, so top 10 strikeouts for a pitcher. 2018.
Oh.
This is just a spitfire, so it doesn't have to be in order.
Shiz, get off of Google.
Yeah,
we're seeing a challenge here. And the ABS system, if you were watching the game last night, this ump was way off on this challenge. That's a ball. But Acuna was absolutely brutalized.
For the Phillies, guys, for the Phillies. So I'm talking about Phillies players.
Phillies players, 2008.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I wasn't clear.
World champions.
So start naming every pitcher.
Yeah, basically. But there's a couple. There's a reason I asked that question. That's all I'll say.
Well, long story short, this ump yesterday, he got called 2 strikes in a row that were balls. Acuna called him in the same at bat. Then another guy, it happened again. It happened 3 times in the same inning, very, very fast. I feel these umps, dude, they come out. And I guess Major League Baseball, they sanction what they're allowed to say on the mic. Because all they say when they challenge, the batter has challenged the pitch, and they watch it just like the rest of us. And when they get 2, 3, 4 in a row, it has to piss them off, man. Or like it has to make them feel such a way. And yeah, that was honestly some of the best part of yesterday's game. That 3-1 poop fest.
That one where CB Buckner missed a call, and it was like so obvious that he missed the call. And both managers were just like laughing at him because of how bad the call was when he was literally looking right at it.
Correct, Hamels. I will be putting up correct answers up on the screen. Hamels is correct. There's one. Checking them off as we go. And Hamels was number 1 overall too. But you don't need to give them to me in order though, guys.
Oh, here we go.
We got a flurry coming in. Moyer, correct. Moyer was 3 on the list. Blanton, correct. Blanton was
Bazooka
10.
Joe.
Why was Blanton 10? Let's see if the chat knows that.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason why Blanton would be a little bit lower.
Give me the itch here, man. You're pissing me off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If they don't get it, I'll give it to you. Lidge, correct.
Lights out.
Lidge was 4. Number 1 for all relievers. All right, Bones, I'll let you flex a little bit. Why was Blanton 10, even though he was a starter?
Because they traded for him at the deadline.
Correct.
The Oakland
Bones
A's.
knows.
Bazooka Joe.
Good pull by Yerk here. Ryan Madsen, Mad Dog.
Oh,
number
Mad
6.
Dog.
Go pull. Go pull. Nice catch there by Garcia.
Wonder what Mad Dog's up to these days. I thought he has to get Durbin that.
What they asked there.
Next time he's on.
So
Dominic Smith's having a year so far.
Yeah, he's a Philly killer. He's always been a Philly killer too.
Yeah, but he has they just showed it. His OPS is a 1040 so far. That's against the whole major leagues.
damn. So you guys got 5 so far. 5 left.
You guys suck.
Can I throw a random one out there? Or no?
Sure. Yeah, get you involved. Don't say more than one now.
All right.
Say one.
I might be wrong. Scott Air.
Yeah, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
You know why you're wrong? They traded him for April 31st. We talked about that with Durbin.
Yeah, Scott Air always we talk relief pitchers. One of us has to bring him up.
Scott Ayer.
Yeah, he's one of the.
He was the man when he was with us, though.
Yeah,
that's like
that's why he gets brought up.
All right, so Painter in a little bit of trouble here. Bill's still
Romero.
RIP to Garrett
J.C.
Anderson.
Romero's the one nobody said.
Yeah, you know what? I've been meaning to bring this up to you, Bones, since I knew you got the broadcasting background. So I love Fransky. I actually really do like Fransky. Now, the one thing I will say, and I want to know if there's like a reason for this. I feel like he doesn't say the score a lot. Like when he's broadcasting on the radio. So every once in a while, like you'll come in the middle of a game and you're like, damn, dude, I haven't heard you say the score in like I don't know how long. So I wonder if there's just like a rule of thumb on that. Have you ever noticed that?
So radio is a lot different than TV.
Yeah.
They want them to like paint the picture. But
Right.
I've noticed that many a time, sitting on the beach, just sitting there drinking beers. I'm half in the bag, and I'm like, what's the Phillies? Like the one day, Josh Beckett threw a no-hitter against the Phillies for the Dodgers. I had no idea that the Phillies were getting no hit till the game was over.
That's funny. Yeah, because on the other end of the broadcast, like they're allowed to talk about it, right? Like, so it's not like, I've noticed that. All right, so we got a couple good ones. Correct. Brett Myers is correct, and Kyle Kendrick is correct.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So we're down to 3 left. And by the way, chat, I appreciate the honesty here so far. So again, reminder for anyone new in the chat. We are listing the top 10 strikeout throwers for the Phillies in 2008. The 2008 team, who were the top 10 strikeout throwers.
But back to Fransky, I would definitely say there's probably a cadence they go with when it starts and then when it ends, before after commercial.
You would think so.
Yeah, I think it's just like I think it's just like just getting that feel for the game, like that moment in time.
Right. And the score changes probably matters too, like how frequent that happens.
Yeah.
So good call, Jerry. But Ryan Madsen was already said. But good call. You are correct. He is on the list.
Guys, everybody was listening. I think I gave one away that was not acknowledged.
Yeah, he had a good year that year too. A little graphic note: it should be RBI down there instead of RBIs.
All right, I'll talk to Doug, the producer, about that. That's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm just going to blame Doug on everything. Golden gloves.
That's one of those baseball etiquette things I see people get upset about.
Yeah, I'll talk to Doug about it. All right, 2 outs, 2 on, full count. A little bit of trouble for the Rook.
He's already had 40 pitches.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
We got a challenge here, old Marchand.
That looks like a strike.
If Marchand, it gets it, it just got it.
Strike. That was a JT.
Oh yeah, bang.
Beautiful.
And he's been reluctant to do that, Marchand. That's the first time I've seen him pull it.
Yeah, because he got the first one of the year wrong. So he might have been a little gun shy after that because we were perfect, and then he got one wrong. So shout out Willie D in the chat here. Is the Red Corner partner Chad Durbin on that list? Ding, ding, ding. Yes, he is. Chad Durbin came in at number 7. So only 2 left. Yes, yeah, so they've been going deep in their memory banks.
Shout out. So listen to this. You know how there's walkathons, dance-a-thons, all these kind of thons. My nephew, who is a 3rd grader, he's a karate kid. So he did a kick-a-thon.
Nice.
Right? And you donate $1 for every kick. I did the baseline $20 donation. I just got a text. He did 430-something kicks.
Wait.
Yeah.
So I have so many questions.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay.
Yeah.
So every $1 you give, he's got to do a kick.
So yeah, basically it was a kick $1.
Nice.
Yeah. And I guess if I did 20, you did 20, he did 20, he owes us 60 kicks.
Okay. And does he do like a video or something?
Eyewitnesses.
Okay.
From my understanding, there's eyewitnesses. Yeah,
look who's back, boys. Look who's back.
Woo! OG.
Yeah.
BT.
That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut for the Red Riders.
Always in the watch alongs.
Yes. Shout out. The Phillies 1-1. I don't Flash Gordon now, Jerry. He's not on the list.
So I thought you were going to say with the $20, like he gets to kick you, and I thought you were going to take one for the team and take a few shots to the gonads.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, so hold on here. I have our second little game, and this one's for Bones.
Oh boy,
Bones. Name that individual on the screen. Who is that, Bones?
Is that Ash?
Okay. Ash who?
Yeah, I got the first name.
You did get the first name.
He did get the
first name. That's
pretty good.
And what's he from?
From Beat the Hammer. All I got to do is say the first name, and I'm good.
But what's he from?
Yeah, you got the first
Pokemon.
name.
He's from Pokemon. Go pull.
All right. It gets harder next week then. We know.
Yeah. Well
done. That was good.
Come on.
So Bones knows. So this is not a Bones knows nothing. Bones knows. Well done.
I try personally. If I see something I think is on the realm of you knowing and not knowing, now I know we got to dig a little deeper.
Yeah, well done.
I wasn't sure you were going to get Ash. I really wasn't. The most popular millennial of all time, Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, Ash Ketchum.
His last name's Ketchum?
It's Ketchum.
Yeah,
with a
Ketchum.
K.
Okay.
Gotta catch them all.
Is that where that comes from?
Not really, kind of.
Play on words.
Bones, what did you used to watch in the mornings? So in grade school, besides Sports Center, I used to wake up, watch Sports Center or NBC Sports, no doubt, but there was definitely blocks where I was watching music videos or cartoons.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. Okay.
Yeah. Saved by the Bell
Good
reruns.
show. It's a good show.
Yeah, classic. At least, yeah, you had one. I remember Saved by the Bell being on in the morning. Wake up in the morning.
So we're doing it after the second inning, right?
Yeah, we'll do it after we'll do our first giveaway after the second inning.
Okay.
Oh, they're showing it.
Hopefully they get these last two before I give this one away. This could be a long one.
Yeah, guys. So chat, you have two more pitchers to say. 2 more pitchers. So I'll remind you really quick who you got. Hamels, Myers, Moyer, Lidge, Kendrick, Madsen, Durbin, and Blanton. J.C. Romero, good pull.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, Chris gave that one away about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, so did I.
Good pull. Mr. GNC. So one left. And the last one at the toughest. Little hint. Marshawn grounds out to the second baseman. Sorry, I had to do a little makeshift watching here. Make sure I'm not getting. If Cole's text on. Oh, hold on here. He's saying Cole's texting me. He's going to mid-second, end of the third. All right, perfect.
So Remuto's been out the last 3 since he got hurt. It's been 2 games, 3 games.
No, he got hurt last night.
Oh, it happened last night. Dude, I feel like it happened 2 nights ago.
Was it? Yeah, it was
No,
2 nights ago.
Yeah, it happened. Dude, he's been getting hurt a lot.
That might happen last night. I feel like I was at the game when they took him out.
Yeah.
It happened last night because he was definitely batting and they took him out last night.
Yeah, it happened in the game. He felt a strain.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened twice already this year.
Was it the perfect one for the year, Brad Lidge, or was he already mentioned? Brad Lidge was already set. Good call, though. So this is one of the – I'm not going to get into hints yet, but this is one of the harder ones. That's all I'm going to say. One of the harder ones.
I'm going to text the group here, and you tell me if I'm right.
Okay.
Like to see Crawford do a little something here.
Absolutely.
And he doesn't. Got one of
It's a
those
tough week.
Yeah. His average down to it's probably below 270 now. I think he came into the game batting about 270 something.
Is that right?
Ain't that right?
One second. Sorry.
I'm sorry. My light here. I'm like this.
Is that right? Let me see here. That is correct.
See?
Bones got it in the chat.
Let's go so I can get my question now. Let's go.
One more, guys. Come on. So anyone new in the chat, you're going to have to scroll up and see all the answers, which I think they can do that, right?
Yeah,
Chat,
I just had to do it.
All right. Chatter, you're able, yeah, but you're on YouTube though, right? So you can say it.
No, I'm not on YouTube. I'm
Okay.
on
You're on the thing.
our thing.
The chat, always a good reminder. Our live viewership over 100 between YouTube and Twitter right now. So do us a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps.
You guys can't get these. Sorry,
Yeah.
you guys can't get these 10. How he's going to do it at Quizzo on Friday night?
Yes, exactly.
Jeez.
Tease that, Bones. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Friday night we got a Quizzo, hosted by Slim. He's going to be doing the questions. Devin's going to be walking around, intermingling with the peeps. I'll be bartending. We're getting food provided from the Fresh Works, Port Richmond. Locations at the Advents Post 146, 2502 East Sargent Street. We're going to have tons of giveaways, T-shirts, maybe some bobbleheads.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, plenty more. Good drinks. We're going to have some martinis provided by Mason Jar Martini, the number one growing martini company in Philadelphia. And more, possibly. We'll see.
Oh, teasing that.
But yeah, we're going to have some probably regular espresso martini, a Schwarbomb. It's like a cherry water ice type martini. And don't know any more yet. We'll find out this week what else we got.
Love it. Love it, love it,
That's
love it.
the gist of it.
I'm excited for those Schwarbomb martinis. And Jerry, you are correct. Adam Eaton, that's our final Phillies pitcher that rounds out that list for strikeouts. So good pull, Jerry.
Yeah, the Mason Jar Martinis are excellent. It's going to be fun. I'm crafting a trivia now.
Okay.
It's going to be good. It's going to be a little bit something for everyone. So if you're a die hard, and you like to go deep, homie, right, with the Phillies lore, this is the Quizzo for you. If you're someone who's coming just for the vibes to have fun, don't get it twisted. It's going to be the Quizzo for you too, all right? It's going to be awesome for all Phillies fans alike. And that ball is out of here. Home run, Michael Harris. God darn it.
Solo, though.
Is that his – how many homers has he let up so far, Painter? There's
two or
my direct questions, baby. Bam, bam.
2 or 3, I believe. Now he is 1 strikeout away from the 4Ks, though, Slim. So that's not bad.
Ain't bad at all. And now Harper knows he needs to not get walked. There's a time and a place, Don't get me wrong. There's times you're in a rally, you're looking to get walked, get something started. But there's other times where you got to be a hitter, right?
Absolutely.
How do you feel? What do you feel about that, Bones, when it comes to approach and stuff? Or is it always the same thing?
I mean, it's just put the ball in play. Like, in certain situations, if you just got to get bat on ball to move somebody over, you got to do that. This team doesn't do that.
No.
And you see it time and time again. And Harper's been great lately, but I felt like in that bat last night where we just need to get somebody on base, my man swinging for Center City again.
Yeah, it's true. And this is going to be little encouragement. I'd rather have a team go down swinging like that than looking to get walked, is my point. Because we have some players, Garcia, I think, is in that zone now. I'm not sure, but I don't think Bohm is.
There goes that K.
Yep, there's 4.
Love it. Okay, so there we go.
Now we just need Harper.
Wow, I mean, look at that. So top of the 3rd, and 1.5 of our bet is already hit.
Yeah. The 4Ks was a favorite. Right? We paid a premium on that one to be a leg of this.
Right. Right.
Because we thought that I thought anyway, the Braves would be able to make a little bit of contact here. They don't strike out a lot.
Yeah.
So far this year. No doubt Painter, he's getting like almost 10 strikeouts at every 9 innings. So it was a push come to shove. So I think that 6 number, these next 2 are going to be close, is what I'm saying. Let's see if he gets to 6. Let's see if he gets to 7. It's only the 3rd inning, so if he can stay in, he absolutely will.
What's up, Josh? Welcome back in the chat, brother. And good timing, Josh, because Bones is about to do a giveaway. So,
And even last Sunday with Painter, before he got scratched, I was again being conservative with his strikeout totals, but yeah, he's been answering the bell and striking guys out left and right.
no doubt.
So I'll give that question now. This former Atlanta Brave is the all-time leader in Gold Gloves with 18. Name this former Brave.
And then what's this for? The bobblehead? Bones?
Yeah, one of the bobbleheads, yeah.
All right, so the surprise bobblehead. You heard that question. Say it one more time, Bones.
This former Atlanta Brave is the all-time leader with 18 Gold Gloves. Name that player.
I think I know who that is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. For the bobblehead.
For the bobble. Oh, there we go.
He's got it.
Get one back, but. Oh, he hung that one too.
He's got it.
Right
Okay.
to the middle.
We got our first guess, Bones.
Nope, not Hank Aaron.
Okay.
Not Hank Aaron.
Good guess?
Is this a
Yeah, with the clues here.
Yeah, don't be getting cluey. That is a nice hat, Slim. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What they nab you for that?
45 spot?
They're all $45.
Yeah.
Everywhere I've been.
Second guess.
Not Andrew Jones.
Not Andrew Jones.
Let me know if I can
for
get a
18
guess
years.
later.
Good guess though, Josh. Slim, I might need to do a hat preview on that for Coffee Corner.
Yeah, I was pumped. You did a little. The Coffee Corner was nice. It was super duper fun dropping in, listening to that. Pat Burrell's the man, and then the hack stuff on the side. Now now I'm kind of buying into the Phillies Connect. I'm down for them to get new ones, but all things considered, the last 2-3 years that we had the Phillies Connect or the City Connect, I like them. Yeah. I'm in. I like them. So, yeah, this will be a City Connect hat. So, yeah, I think it's cool.
So this next guess was going to be my guess. So I'm putting myself out there.
That's correct.
That's the correct
Greg
answer.
Maddux.
Okay. Good pull, Jerry.
Also my guess.
Okay. Was it or no?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Honor system.
He was going to say, was this guy a pitcher?
Yes.
He was going to jump right to the biggest clue.
Does this guy piss in the shower?
No, he used to do deuces in the shower.
Ew.
Greg Maddux did?
Dude, they said he's like the foulest player in the world.
I never heard that one.
Yeah.
I missed that part of the documentary. I mean, that's not even practical. Why would you want to do that in the shower?
I was going to say he's a trickster.
A trickster.
Him and Peyton Manning are like practical joke type guys. And after a certain age, you got to cut the practical joke stuff out, man.
No doubt. All right, so I'm going to tease our next giveaway. We're not doing it right now, but I want to tease it. So this is one of my favorite things that we've done here. That's our next giveaway. Picture of Ash Ketchum. We're putting that on a T-shirt, guys. So
Adam got this one right. He knew that one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so there you have it. So that's our special edition Red Rider. And again, by the way, Slim found an artist for us. Slim, shout her out. What's her name? Colleen Bailey?
Yes, Colleen Bailey.
Shout out Colleen. So Colleen Bailey special designed this. So you're only getting this design right here on the red corner. And the
Tony
design
native.
100%. So this is for basically the influence was, hey, give us a Red Rider, give us a Phillies fan loyalty design, and she did this. It's phenomenal. So this is a giveaway. You can win that in your size. So the next person who wins will get that in their size sent to their doorstep.
It has a little bit of the like Walking Dead comic book theme
It
thing
does.
coming in with all the all the dragging. Because what's going to happen, Red Riders, especially if you're on the ground level, there's ground level haters. They're the haters that've been there from day one, and they get stronger and stronger as we get stronger and stronger. And yeah, so you got to rock the shirt. Let them know. Let them know they're included.
All right, so we'll give that away at the end of the fourth.
But if you don't win, if you go to redcornerpod.com, you can go and buy it.
That is correct.
That's redcornerpod.com.
All right, here's our boy. Our boy Harper's up. Ooh, big swinger.
Yeah.
Big swinger.
I never even heard of that series that they got promoting in the back.
The miniature wife?
Yeah.
They never heard of it either. That's why they're promoting. You gotta look it up now.
I'll pass.
You want a miniature wife?
Look at that. Schwarber actually looks like Bazooka Joe in that picture.
I say it. My gosh. He's going right back to the same spot.
We got in the chat here, Walt 3 Blind Weiss.
Yeah. I couldn't think of it.
Well played. All right, so we got a harp up here.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, we're killing it. Actually, good timing here. Good timing for our guy. There's one base. So we got Alex in the building. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, big dog?
Welcome to the fam.
Can't hear you yet.
We can hear you. Can't hear us. All right, well, take your time. Let us know.
Difficulties over here.
Work that out. So while you're doing that, I'll do you a little introduction here. So hold on, he's on mute. Let me see if I can just remove it for him.
No, I think he just did it himself.
Yeah, but I usually can do it.
Shocker, the producer at technical difficulties.
Yeah, right.
Story of our show.
But he'll figure it out. So the fourth base you see there, guys, is Alex Cole. So he's the WIP producer, utility man. He does it all over there. And also he has his own stuff on the Column podcast. So we'll give him an opportunity to kind of introduce himself. But I don't know what the hell is going on. It happens everywhere. The technical shit happens everywhere.
Catholicly boy like ourselves.
Yup.
All right, what's going to happen with Garcia again? This is the guy. I don't know. Maybe Reyes. Early in the year, I thought that before the season started, that Racones or Kemp or someone else might get a little bit of looks over in right field. Garcia has the gun, but unless he starts being a little bit better, maybe that's a spot where Reyes can play. Again, I wasn't super impressed with Reyes last night, but yeah, man, Garcia has to get something going, dude.
How many Ks did Reyes have?
He at least had one.
Okay.
Yeah, he only had one.
All right.
So home run, one strikeout. And what was his other bats?
No, because I was just wondering why you're saying you weren't impressed. That's what I was trying to get.
Yeah, he looks unathletic. He looks big.
Got it. All right, I think he's back. Let's try this again.
And the fly ball.
Are we rocking and rolling now?
They're rocking and rolling.
All right, brother. Welcome to the pod, brother. Welcome to the pod.
Come on. Thank you, fellas.
What's up, Alex?
All right. So, Alex, you are our first guest of Watch Along history. So, welcome in, man. Yeah, big deal.
It is, dude. It is.
It's big. It is big for me. You kidding me? Bigger than the Phillies right now.
Yeah, no, 100%. Love the backdrop, by the way. Love the backdrop.
Dude, honestly, got a window right here that was just blown out of the wall and shattered everywhere. So we're dealing with that right here.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So
That
we just had
looks
to
good.
take everything off the wall behind us. But yeah, we got a little BG up here. We got a little 25th anniversary Sixers, even though anniversary sucked this year.
Brutal.
We
Yeah.
do the watch alongs. If you're following the pod, I got like 3 or 4 locations I go live from, and then my shittiest setup is the watch along setup. Yeah, it just is. It's rough slaying over here.
Yeah, because you got to find a room where you got the TV in the background and everything. It's tough, dude.
He's got a full-on media room just yet.
Yeah,
I
dude.
wish
Not in these fish on houses.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, so just quick introduction again, Alex. So obviously, Alex is all WIP. He's a producer over there. I introduced you as like a utility player because it seems like you're all over the place there, dude. Like as far as your shifts.
Oh, dude, you catch me on any of the daytime shows, but I probably worked the overnight before that, so it's just crazy. I'm half asleep right now, but at the same time, like I'm always this awakeness, so it's kind of easy going.
All right, so I'm going to kick you off with a quick intro question, and I also want to give your pod, The Column, a shout out. So anyone who's watching, listening right now, give his podcast a follow on all the socials. The Column, obviously a play on his last name, and really timely stuff because he had Kevin McGonigal, like the talk of the whole league right now. A local Philly boy just signed a 8-year $150. I mean, we're all proud of that guy. Awesome podcast on Alex's pod, so shout out to him. But yeah, this is what I wanted to ask you, Alex. So you had a really nice tweet the other day where you basically were summarizing the vibes of the clubhouse, right? And you were speculating that maybe Rob Thompson, et cetera, having the "there's always tomorrow" attitude. Do you think that? I wanted to kind of let you just elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean it's literally exactly the tweet. It has been the problem for multiple years now. I'm like, that's why I am truly a guy that's like, let's wait and see. Like it's a good ball club. They won 96 games, but like when you repeat the same thing and people get used to doing the things the same way, and you're told, hey, if you keep on this grind and it'll pay off at some point, right? But these guys, like they've been with this same team, doing the same thing the same way for like 3 to 4 years now. And honestly, it just kind of seems like when it's not really paying off and no one can really hammer down the reason why, you check out mentally. Not mentally do you check out, but you kind of just become lackadaisical. And in a way, it's even if we're at full strength, it's almost like in our minds we're at this mental block where we can't get it done together. Like we need change, and I'm not even someone that's saying fire like Rob Thompson. Like I'm not there yet, to be honest with you. But at the same time, like the parting interview on the reason why they fired Girardi was because the team was lackadaisical. They weren't scoring runs, and it can take a toll on the pitchers. It can take a toll in the locker room when you're getting hammered like that. The way they were at the end of May it was, right? Because they hired Thompson, not hired him, but promoted him on June 1st.
Right.
But every single one of those things that was said by Dombrowski in that parting interview could exactly be kind of tied to this team right now, and it could just be a core that every 4 years they got to get a new coach in there. But yeah, right now it just kind of seems like it's stale. It's going backwards. But
100%. Yeah. And by the way, boys, I think I don't think none of us are at let's fire Topper now yet, right? Yeah. I don't want to speak for you guys.
Not right now in April.
Yeah.
I was last year at the end of the year, like I said earlier tonight, because of all these fundamentals and the base running. But right now, I think Kevin Long would be somebody that would roll first before Topper.
It really is like if you think like Topper was promoted, and a lot of that reasoning was because he was a bench coach, so he was extremely well with dealing with players, and people loved him in the locker room, and he was kind of handed a team that everyone thought, and is still what we thought as well, And at the time, they were a team that was like on the doorstep of a World Series, and they thought that Topper was a great coach to just kind of help them get over that hump. But he's not a hire that you would have made in the offseason to strategically plan day-to-day baseball and wins. He's kind of just a guy that says if you've got a lot of talent, we can lose every Taijuan Walker start and win because we're going to win every single Wheeler and Sanchez start, and that's the way he thinks. And when the team is going through this kind of stuff, that's where it just doesn't seem like there's anything that he can necessarily do. It's not on him, but he's just not that type of coach. He's a bench coach. He's a career bench coach who was handed a great team, and they need a guy that's going to be able to hammer down some fundamentals on day-to-day baseball and put out production and not, read analytics. So it's like it's not his fault, but at the same time, it's correlations.
Right.
You see, I feel like the Phils are definitely strategic when it comes to hiring their manager, firing their managers. When we talk about Topper, I think he's safe. We always say Memorial Day weekend, but I do think there's an urgency now till these April and May games are as important as April and May games as possible right now.
No
right.
doubt.
And then we'll see about from that weekend. And I don't see really how you get rid of Kevin Long without getting rid of just both of them. I feel like if it's going to be a thing, do it with both of them. But then thirdly, if it's going to be Don Mattingly moving in, I don't know if he has done anything to warrant himself getting the job.
He doesn't even want it. That's
right.
pride.
And that's another problem. He doesn't even want it. So now, who's replacing this guy? Because I think most fans would think it's Donnie Baseball. And in my opinion, he hasn't done anything to do it. We're hearing he doesn't even want it. Now we're on a search, and we've seen, hate it or love it, the Phillies, Dombrowski and Middleton, they hate the mental stress of going out in the market and trying to figure things out. We see that in the free agency each year. We see that at the trade deadlines, and we're definitely going to see it with the managers.
Donnie would probably be the interim for the rest of the season, and if that didn't turn around and they didn't make the playoffs, and because listen, if they're going to fire Topper, just like Dombrowski said, if he's going to fire a manager in the middle of the season, it's going to be because he still thinks the team has a chance to get into the playoffs if they make a move like that to kind of get them going.
Right.
So, Donnie would probably do it, but like he said before the season, I really don't have it in me to do that anymore. But if we didn't make the playoffs, then I bet you that's a bad kind of twofold of not having a coach and not making the playoffs. You'd probably make a lot more changes than head coach. They're going to have to shed a contract or something. I bet you see a newish team out of that.
And then, let's just stay there. So if the Phils don't make the playoffs this year, do you think there's any chance Topper's back at all?
No. If they don't make the playoffs this year, he's completely gone. If they were to continue a skid like this, you got to think it was the end of May when Girardi lost the job. They were 21-29, and Dombrowski said, "Listen, I still think this is a great club that can maybe a new voice can just kind of rile them up a little bit," and that worked out. But if we did the same exact thing, had Mattingly take over, and that didn't work out, and it was Mattingly who said he doesn't necessarily want to do it, that would be the worst case scenario because you moved on from your head coach and it didn't spark anything. You still have a club that was almost probably fully healthy, but didn't work out. And a lot of these guys are locked up for 5 years plus. So they have to either shed people or bring in a coach that would be okay with doing things the same with the same people.
Yeah, if you get rid of Topper, it's almost like punting because, like you're saying, Madden doesn't seem like to be the next guy up. So you're better off letting this really bottom the hell out all year with Topper because then he's an easy guy to fire. It's an
all-star games here too. You don't want to disrespect. You don't want to have a team in turmoil at the time.
And that's a really good factor.
You cross your finger, it doesn't get too bad, but my bad.
No, you're fine. Yeah, no, it's funny because the Donnie Baseball thing, Don Mattingly, the thing about that he was supposed to be the major league player presence, right? That Topper didn't have. Nicky C, we heard it all, that he was critical of his experience as a player. So to your point earlier, Slim, it's almost like, well, what excuse do we have now, right? I bet you Dombrowski and Topper and Donnie Baseball are aligned in their decision making, right? So I don't know. It doesn't seem to make any sense.
Preston's his son, and Preston's practically his technically the GM of the GM. The Borowski's the president of baseball. So like,
Right.
Preston also, I mean, he's an upcoming like stud in the industry. I'm sure he would have a lot of connections to go out and get a head coach, but like I don't know like if you get a new head coach, if you're getting like a young, and are you going the young route, or are you going to go another Thompson route because you have a core of vets that, and you want to tell this coach that you want to continue with these guys, or are you going to get yourself a coach that's going to want to do stuff his way? It's tough.
100%. Let's get to the chat here. We got a couple. So, by the way, I wish this didn't cover your face, but we got to deal with it. So we got a comment here saying we need a snack of the night. Yeah, exactly. We need a snack of the night for him, for John Johnson to try. Is that like a bit on the show?
Yeah, dude. Snack of the night happens every night at the last segment of the 3 o'clock hour. It's a Big Daddy Graham segment that is being continued.
Love it.
And yeah, every single night, we play an intro song, we play a bed behind it, and John Johnson just is just, I don't even know how to explain it really, because it's almost like in a sexual way he enjoys these snacks. He describes them and just like, wow, very strong, very tough, and makes noises. It's very funny. And, I can tell whoever said that probably enjoys that. So
dude, like I used to listen to that when I started at 4 o'clock. I would go in, I would get there a little early, and I would hear that right before I started. I would just crack up every time. Hear him crack open the wrapper, and then it's just making noise. I'm like, all right.
It makes noise with it. Yep. It's the cuts you get out of that. Like, it's just so many of them that you can't even just say. You would be saying like, that's what she said, or Paul, so many times in it to where you'd be messing up the segment.
Alex, who's calling at that time? Is it truck drivers? Is it industry people? What does that look like for the most part? I know it's different.
No, dude, the craziest thing is it's when I work all the shows, I mean, it's one of the more steady shows you got of callers. There's like always at least 15 callers in the line. There's always at least a few people, and it's the same. He takes the 2 same callers first every show. So, they have an expectation, hey, you better be here tomorrow because I take you first. It's that type of way of making sure that you get people to, interact with your program, is you hold them accountable by holding them in an order. And then a whole bunch of people like, Craig from DC, Cowboy Jim calls in a lot. Like he's all over Twitter. I'm sure you guys heard that maniac. But like we get a lot of the early callers from work, but at the same time, a lot of truck drivers, a lot of people call in through the Odyssey app. So like there's a lot of people in other states that I guess listen to this at night.
Oh, cool.
Time's different. Yeah. It's crazy crowd though, I'll tell you that. Phillies game with those guys. That'd be cool.
I won a couple prizes on a Big Daddy Graham show when he was alive.
Yeah, I never met him, man. I was way after him.
Yeah, I got a he did like a book with somebody. I got that.
The radio hosts, they love books. I got a lot of them have them now.
Yeah, I'm sure ChatGPT is writing for them. I don't know. I'm not trying to make any broad accusations, but I heard that's been getting thrown around there. We got a positive chat saying Adalis Garcia makes Whit Merrifield look like Ty Cobb during his Phillies tenure. Damn, that's a lot of references right there.
Bro, Alex, did you get a vote for Eagles Insider of the Year?
No. You think they're giving that to part-time producers? No, they got. we would not be voting for probably who they would like. To be honest, but it's funny. I was telling them this I was working like that day when she was there to accept the award, and she was leaving the building, and like I said this on the John Johnson show, which was like hilarious, became the funniest story ever. He probably knows it. She's walking out like at the same time, like with like her, I think it was like her father-in-law or someone like that. And I'm coming into the elevator, and there's like one of those like separating rooms before you enter the studio where like just awkward to sit there and wait for like 6 elevators, and it's real dark, and there's like a pulse, like and you're like, bro, 6 a.m. What's going on?
It's so early.
She's leaving. It's like, and at this point, it's like obviously like 4 o'clock, and I hold the door open to go to the elevator, and she comes out, and then we end up getting stuck in that room. Like, and I'm like looking over, I'm like, oh wow. That's why the story is so crazy. Is because I don't think I've ever been that close to somebody who's been like globally known or globally in the news.
Right.
You probably never will again. You know, like that was. And I have a vivid memory of seeing her still right now. You know, it's not like a facade in my head.
Right, but that was before the big.
Yeah, that was like
okay,
about a month before.
Nice. God bless her, man. God bless her.
Close.
The father-in-law too. She was with. That's crazy.
My father was a big fan of WIP and like.
Got you. Now, okay, never mind. I got you.
Yeah, gave him a shot. They gave him a shot to talk on the station. He was pretty giddy. Good dude.
Painter got out of a little bit of trouble that last inning. Turner made a great play. Crawford came in, made a great play. We talked before. You probably see, obviously, with McMonagle signing the contract. We've seen Connor Griffin signing the contract. Painter's pitch count's high tonight, but is he one of these guys that might be getting one of these contract soon? Because I'm kind of on the fence with it.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna no matter what they're gonna pay him. They've already they have to at this point. They've held on to him during deadlines. They could have done stuff with him. He's here no matter what. Like, also pitched pretty well. Like, other than a few like rookie things, and he has a whole season ahead of him. So they're definitely gonna pay him. I don't like. He kind of like Kevin and these other guys are so good that it's so obvious to everyone. So you have to do it. Like, people aren't screaming for Andrew Painter to get paid right now,
right?
Like league wide. So it's kind of a conversation that's only happening in the office, probably on Patterson. So, like, I would think so. I mean, if he has a big few moments, finish up the year strong, maybe they pay him in the off season to get it done. But you know, they got a lot of decisions to make anyway, depending on the season. So it's not a rush.
Do you think these types of deals would be like reluctant for pitchers as opposed to position players because their arm could blow out at any time?
I mean, I don't know. The Phillies have been given if they got trust in a pitcher, they've been paying them. They just paid Luzardo and chose, Luzardo just kind of, they thought would probably give you more innings in the regular season than Ranger usually does. Because he kind of fizzles out at the 150 mark. So, like, they thought it would probably be a better investment to, like, get Luzardo. He's shown he could pitch here last year. He did pretty well. If you like show you can pitch, though, they're going to pay you a lot. So I feel like they're not with Andrew Painter. Like, they've already sat through a Tommy John with him. They've already went through the tribulations of last year. Like, I feel like they're just in with him no matter what, and he'll be one of those longtime Phillies for sure.
Any remorse, you think, in the front offices with the Ranger? Maybe we could have got Ranger a little bit cheaper than what we got Luzardo for. Ranger had 8 innings yesterday. I saw, and Luzardo's ERA is at 7. So, I mean, early front runners. I get it. I get the innings thing. Oh, he gets 180 innings. He gets 200 innings. But I don't know. I think there's something to be said about the playoff performance, about that ERA Ranger had. I think there's something about his his swagger, his defense. He's able to defend the position. Luzardo gets guys on, and he stinks. You know, like, I would if we were in a playoff and we needed to bring Luzardo out the bullpen in a game 6, a game 7, an LCS or a World Series, I wouldn't trust him for anything, to be frank.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't talk too much shit on Luzardo, but he sucked recently.
It's that Ranger love coming back. All right, let's put you through a little bit of a gauntlet here, Cole. A couple quick questions, easy layups. So we always start with the hard ones. Now, by the way, let me open with Bones and I already met you in person. Hilarious story. We actually talked about this on the show. We're in Kelly Ann's after the Phillies game last Saturday, and I'm about to actually leave. I'm about to get an Uber. I see you text me. I was like, all right, I'm not going to do him dirty. So I go back in, and then I say to Bones, do you see this dude? He's like, no, I don't see him. And you're walking out the bathroom. So we got to meet you. The full background is we know you got a nice head of hair, which leads into the first question. Hair transplants, yes or no? Where are you at on those, bro?
Wow, dude.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
That story just took a turn that with the hair at the end. Dude,
you're at a men of a certain age now, man.
Dude, I mean, like, first of all, I'm not even a flow guy. Like, this is still an ongoing like new thing with me. Like, I've been a buzz cut. Like, I'm a Delco cat. I've had like a temp fade, like a little pesty high schooler my whole life until like a year ago, and then now it just continues to grow like that. But like, dude, I'll be gray in probably 5 years. Like, it's not gray now, but if you see it, like, my dad was fully gray, so I'm not gonna hammer someone for a transplant over here. But I'd rather be gray than also bald. So like, it's tough. So
fair.
So you could do it, dude. If you can afford it, do it, dude. If you got the money, come on, bro. Look good if you can pay for it. Come on.
Thank you. King. Absolutely. I love it. Yeah, I'm never gonna shave my head. I'll never shave my head.
What are you bald? I've seen like who's bald?
The most bald.
I'm going there.
Yeah,
I'm going there.
Yeah.
So no one's bald yet. You have no.
I'm in denial. I'm in denial about balding.
Yeah.
I'm not in denial. I'm there. I'm just not shaving it yet.
But
my barber tells me I still got time.
But I would never shave my head.
If you got a beard, you're fine. Like, dude, I always like my beard almost makes me look worse. Like, I look worse as a person, like with my beard. So like, I guess I'm just gonna have to be that grown man that doesn't have a beard. And I didn't like those people growing up. So like, I gotta deal with that every day.
That's probably the only reason I got a beard, because I only get it shaved when I go to get my hair cut.
You said you just started letting your hair flow out. That before you would have the temper fades. It's funny. I'm 35, and from I would say 5 years old to 34 years old, I just got the classic bowl cut, and now I get the low temper fades at 35. And you know what? I love it. I like it.
Is it temper fade? Is that something I'm aware of?
I saw it on I saw it on Instagram.
Temple fade.
Temple fade.
Temple.
Right.
I just found out that it's temple fade, temp fade.
Wow, that's blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, got the hook.
What do we got
but
here?
whatever.
4+.
Did we get the K's? We did, right?
Yeah, we got that a while ago.
All right, perfect.
I seen like some alpha inspirational TikTok literature that said I had to go get a low temper fade, and I listened, and I'm staying with it.
I thought it was taper.
Taper. I thought it was taper. Taper.
Kyle's going to bat for you there.
Yeah, he's good.
Acting like he's scared of that.
Well, I like
a temp fade.
A temp fade. The low taper fade. Taper fade. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Oh, we got some chat here. I actually go back to the Odyssey app and specifically listen to the snack of the night. Love it.
Yeah, with the
this guy in the snack of the night. You want to come to snack?
He gets off work. He goes
snack.
No, he's going to work. That's my brother. He's a weirdo.
This is we gotta get him to snack, dude.
He's making himself a chocolate before work, squeezing in the chocolate syrup.
Dude, I wonder about people driving that randomly turn on the station and they're like, "Is this a station about a guy eating snacks?"
That's amazing.
I've called in between those hours before when I was an Uber driver. There's been times I would be flying back from Delaware, Jersey, 45 an hour would be 3, 4 a.m. And I would get on it's always the best time because, like you said, it's that it's what we used to call the Slim and Bone zone. It's that witching hour, you know?
Oh yeah, man. You can say stuff like Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, brother. You're fine. All right,
I'm a Catholic myself. All right.
Oh, we know Catholic school boy Bonner in the building. PCO.
Yes.
All right. Next question. These are a couple quick, easy ones. So, 2008 team. Who was your favorite player?
Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins. Love it. All right.
Yep.
Third, favorite bar in Delco. So we're 3 rookies when it comes to Delco. So give us like the most OG neighborhood, in your opinion, and then what will be like a cool bar to hit up.
Yeah, so bars. I mean, there's the Delco mini chains, which are like the JD McGillicuddy's and the Barnaby's and all those. Those are obviously popular in every
Yeah.
town that they're in.
I know
I
Barnaby's.
grew up. Yeah, I grew up. Obviously, I'm gonna say Drexel Hill, Upper Darby. That area that's what I think that's where I'm from. So I'm not from like a shiny part of Delco, but at the same time, I think that's where the OG spot is. I'd
Love
say
it.
like the heart of Delco, where it's like the most diehard Delco, is probably like that Ridley, Folsom, Baltimore Pike area.
Mm.
Yeah, and bars, man, dude. I literally could name like 10 for each town, but there's 10 towns as well. Like Casey's and Drexel Hill is one that I go to a lot.
I know Casey's.
Yeah, Casey's is a big one. There's in Springfield, there's like Saxer's Pub, and there's I guess I can't name that, man.
What about the Fainting Goat?
Fainting Goat's good, but that's like almost a great food spot too. So I'm thinking of more hole in the walls here, like Dolan's and Ridley. Like that's a big one. They do a lot of content.
No, those are good. Casey's, Dolan's.
You did a shit. I think WIP did a thing at Dolan's like
the
last year.
Tournament. Yeah, I wasn't there. I think about that 2 years ago.
They did like a show from there. I believe it was the afternoon show.
We love all those chain places because we didn't have too many around here. Like I never even been to a Barnaby's. I would love to go to one of those places.
Oh, reliable.
So yeah, I always had a soft spot for the chain places. Dolan's and stuff, they're all multi-generational dive bar types.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I'm not thinking of it right now just because like I'm staring at the Phillies and talking to you guys, so obviously I don't know, but
Delco love in the building.
Man. Come on, man. Come on, baby. Let's go.
This is about to get ugly.
I know. This is bases loaded right now. Tim Mays is
earning it now. See if he's the man or not.
It's a strike. Look, he's challenging. Let me make sure I'm on.
You're muted.
Yeah, we won't have these problems once we had our studio getting set up.
Yeah. How's my audio? Good?
Yeah, you sound good. Sounds fine.
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, all right, nice.
Kaz, to answer your question, Miller was part of that. They took Miller before McGonigal. I remember writing about. I don't know if I tweeted about it or like wrote it to these guys that like Phillies probably just made a mistake how they missed a guy right in their backyard. I think Miller was like 26 and McGonigal was like 33 or 34 or something like that.
Yeah, 35. I think 36 to 10.
I don't fully recall what and maybe Alex, you might know. You probably definitely know better what the conversation was around draft day back then. With Aiden Miller, it sucks now, but just like Painter the last 2 years, just be patient with the kid. He should be good. He should still be good. And all right, my camera's about to get jacked up for a second, boys.
No, you're fine, bro.
That's two. Oh my God! See, like that, like these plays right here, you gotta find 2 outs. Like I'm trying to look right out. Maybe they were running on now. I mean,
that's tough, dude.
I guess if it was hit, it was hit kind of low, and you can't, I guess, run at it because the runner's right in front of you.
Yeah, that's like a tough one.
It's tough. I mean, he just said on the broadcast, he said if it could have been 2, but it was hit a little low.
It wasn't hit hard enough. That's what it's looking like. We got some Delco shitter love. The Delco shitter putting Delco back on the map. Oh, Jesus.
Who's that?
We don't know.
You don't remember that?
No, I know who the Delco shitter is. Yeah,
okay.
Of course I do.
I do remember.
Yeah.
That's the best of us, dude.
Yeah. So speaking of Barnaby's,
another
Kevin
one.
McGonigal,
What the fuck, man? Sorry,
I actually met Kevin McGonigal's dad at Barnaby's like many years ago. It was a random thing where I guess a friend of Kevin. We don't get to dox all these people, but it was a friend of Kevin McGonigal's father brought him over. It was like, oh yeah, this is so and so's guy. And there was a time where he was thinking about going to Auburn. Correct? Is that wrong?
He was committed to Auburn.
Committed to Auburn, right?
Committed full on for like two and a half years, I think. He was
So,
probably
so that's the timeline. He was committed to Auburn, and so even before he obviously got drafted and went to the Tigers.
Yeah,
The
he was
timeline.
committed there. He was pumped. He was pumped to go there. I talked about that in the column. He said like he was ready to go to Auburn, but he kind of knew like he was a comp. I forget what they called him. First round pick, pretty much. Where if like so the Tigers, because he's making the team out of spring training, and he was this type of player,
Right.
they're going to gain a draft pick now, and it's like almost like if he reportedly like the Tigers were interested in him, and the teams that were in front of the Tigers almost agreed like that he was going to be a Tiger, and he got, even though he was 36, he got like upwards of like $2.93 million, which is where like someone in the middle of the first round goes, and he's picked 36, but like he's still considered a first round draft pick in baseball. So like it's something that like technicalities, I just can't think of it right now. Why? But I know that because he made the team right out of the spring training, now they get another one. So maybe that's like what they do for different type of teams and different like compensatory picks in the NFL.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the competitive balance shit.
Marshall's read that. Hey, he's not used to playing left.
Give Painter a huge contract now in the chat. We got back to the snack of the night. Just interesting what he chooses every night.
It is, dude.
Yeah, so this did get ugly, as we talked about.
Jesus.
So, was it 3-2? Yeah.
What are you guys saying?
3 soft hit balls too.
I feel like you got it's a boy cash, man.
That's horrible. I'm gonna go take a quick leak, but that's bad, dude. Marsh gets to make that play.
So while Devo's doing that, chat, we're gonna go back to one of our trivia questions for tonight. This is for another bobblehead. Alex, don't spit out any answers.
Okay.
This switch hitting catcher, or which switch hitting catcher did the Phillies trade for Kevin Millwood? And this is obviously to the Braves back when Millwood was on the Braves. Who was the switch hitting catcher? And Reedy, you're in here. Don't answer it. We talked about this guy recently.
Yeah, that was a trade that was kind of like they got what they needed and we got what we needed.
Yeah, I think I used this one last year.
Kyle, how'd you?
But that's all I had.
We're learning the production life over here. You can see I got to go back and forth. My laptop was dying. I had to switch out my charger, my laptop cord. And
I'm no tech with this, man. Dude. I'm no tech. Like it definitely seems like it, but like I'm definitely like not. I'm like your average man with the tech over here. I know I figured out like how to do stuff quick because I did so many different things at Temple. Like I was doing like bell tower music. I was the head of the department for senior year. It's like all audio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I just figured out the easiest way to do stuff. Right now, it's like I got AirPods in, and it's a brand new laptop I got for Christmas. That
lady got Bonner. I know one Bonner legend. He might be a little bit. He's a little bit older than you, but he's a marshmallow catching god. Do you know Michael Regan?
Marshmallow catching. What the hell is Regan?
Michael Regan. Okay. Look him up. Look him up. Michael, check your alumni records. Look this man up. He's an absolute legend. He can catch marshmallows thrown off any. Dude,
I did. Yeah, off the Ben Franklin Bridge.
Yeah,
dude,
he's one of my OGs.
I heard about him.
He's one of my prodigies. I taught that kid everything he knew.
Wow, he was ahead of me by a little bit.
Yeah,
dude, that's insane.
Surprisingly athletic dude.
When you said marshmallow catching, I did not think that literally meant catching marshmallow.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we're talking about yeah.
That's a talent. That was a talent, dude. Like I remember I used to really be I can't finish a sentence because it wouldn't
inappropriate.
Yeah,
okay.
Would be
gummy bears was my thing. We used to do gummy bears a lot when we were, late in the night. toss them bad boys around.
I'm 100 for 100 at these. Maybe if you count it after 9 years old and up. I had some falls when I was 8, but dude, I do that all the time. Bang.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Few tough habits.
Yeah, his Savant page doesn't matter right now, does it?
You're getting worked a lot, but like not looking good for the cuts down garage.
And going back to the coaches, man, I was at the game last night, Alex, and again, the Braves, their coaches are coming up out. They're in tailored looking uniforms. Our guys are in hoodies. They look sloppy. They exchange
big on the hoodies, dude. You're big on the
hoodies. Dude, honestly, it looked different. It looked different. I know how I feel when I wear a shirt and tie to work, and I know how I feel when I wear even a golf shirt. You know, one day I feel like a CEO. The other day I feel like friggin' Barney the dinosaur. Right. So, and I think it matters.
I think it does. I mean, it's if you're gonna go the coaching thing, I feel like it's there's these guys are so intertwined now because they've been at it for so many years. Like
a pitch.
I know, right? Look at that. Come on, challenge. Amazing, got out of that.
Cassiano's
Bones, let's do our next giveaway. What do you got for us?
I just gave it while you were taking your leak. I'll redo it again.
All right.
Which switch hitting catcher did the Phillies trade for Kevin Millwood? I think I used this one last year.
Oh, that's a nice question. Okay. All right, chat. You heard him. Well, let's preview what this one's for. Did you say it was for that's for the shirt?
Bobblehead, yeah.
That's for the shirt.
Oh, it's for a shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, look, Jerry's on fire tonight.
First guess. Bones, you're the man.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Go cool. Yep, Johnny Estrada.
See you Friday at the Quizzo with your packages.
Yes, because we'll be at the Quizzo. There's another question.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
So before we go into that, dude, for everybody, this place that we're having the Quizzo, you get a lot of stories. It's like it's an AMVETS post, so you got a lot of older guys, and believe it or not, back in the day, like a lot of good sports or baseball was being played in the neighborhood or whatever. And Joe Kerrigan was from Fishtown, former pitching coach for the Phillies. He was manager for the Pirates. He was manager for I think he was manager for the Expos or whatever. But I heard a story yesterday from Heppy, the guy who runs the AMVETS, gladly giving us the place on Friday night. He was the catcher during a game where Joe Kerrigan and Len Barker pitched together. They were like kids. I think he said they were like teenagers. They had a pitching duel. I think Kerrigan was for Fishtown and Len Barker played up in the Northeast. I think he said for maybe Crispin.
Mm-hmm.
And they went like 16 innings pitching. The game finished 1-0.
Wow.
Len Barker went, yeah.
I love those old legend stories, dude.
We got to make like some animated shorts with the old heads talking.
Yeah, that would be sick. I'm sure AI can do it.
Could do anything.
Oh, really can. All right, I got a question. This is for the panel here. And I like this because we have a nice variety of hoods where we're all from, right? So, chat, you know this, and I'm not proud of it, but I just moved over to Jersey within the past year. Boo! So, within the last 5 months, I learned how to mow a lawn for the first time in my life. So, Slim and Bones, I got a question for you, both of you two, and then I'll hit it over with Kyle. 5 times combined, have you guys used a lawnmower in your life? More than 5?
Dude, I got a friggin' backyard full of grass.
Okay.
You gotta use it like every other week. I bloody hands on the old ones. Now,
All right, so Bones.
Yeah, I used to do my grandma. She had
Okay.
her yard was full of grass.
but it sucks.
Alright.
It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I'm not like the man at it. I bitch and moan usually. Then you get some better. When I was growing up, we had the worst. You had this gas one, and you would just mutilate your hand trying to start it. And then the one I have now is a little bit better. But
All right, so not to sound like a D-bag, but a backyard isn't the same thing. So Bones, were you dealing with a backyard or a front lawn?
Backyard.
All right, so good. So the reason I say that, Kyle, what's your experience with a lawnmower and
this
lawn?
is his jerseyness coming out.
Yeah,
Jesus
my job.
Christ.
I'm keeping it a buck here. The front lawn, and this is going somewhere. When I got this house, the guy on my block that I bought the house from had an immaculate lawn. So here I come, Joe the rookie over here, and I'm struggling. And by the way, I wasn't trying to poo-poo your experience, but you guys obviously know the front lawn, the back.
I mean,
lawn.
at this
It's not
point,
the
I just
same
got.
thing.
I mean,
It's not the same thing.
I'm keeping it polite.
Dude, I'm
keeping
proud
it
of you,
polite.
man.
Yeah,
Like, good job. You should.
don't be proud of me.
Big.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling. So the point I'm saying is, where the hell does someone go to learn this shit? That's the point.
Sign up with a lawn. Everyone should landscape for one summer in their life. If not, then like I feel like you got to do some type of labor for one summer. In your life.
I go down Wildwood and I was going to start my own landscaping business. You start it like this.
Wildwood, baby.
You need like a chainsaw, like 3 dudes that are willing to get sweaty with you,
There goes
and then
that
you just start working.
Justin
3
Crawford.
guys. 3 guys and everyone thirsts 5. You can make anything happen.
Yeah, man.
All right,
Dude,
so
I think my gram had more grass in her yard than you do on your front.
Dude, the point that I'm making
at
is
his house.
the backyard.
Yeah, bring it up. Bring up Devo's front lawn on.
The backyard doesn't matter as much as presentation. So you're not.
What did your grandmother does?
Dude?
How many times I got told I missed a spot?
Dude, I lined that shit up.
Yeah,
but the point is, I went around to like the local Ace Hardware, and like this dude's making. Yeah, there's the 4-step program. By the way, let me ask you guys this question: the 4-step program with seeds. How much you think that runs?
You're actually wrong. Dude. I was saying. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know that was a foreign language to me. Whatever the hell you just said.
Exactly.
The 4-step program with seeds.
Yeah, so you basically you go into the whatever local hardware place. You say, look, I'm cooked. I don't know what I'm doing. They go, here you go. I got you. Here's this 4-step plan. It's Scott's. How much you think that 4-step plan costs? It's basically they give you bags. Say a number. You're killing me here.
$75.
Okay, higher.
Yeah,
16.
What's that?
I was going to say $900.
Not 900. No, it's like $160, dude. It's brutal. I thought it was going to be. My wife sent me around. I thought it was going to be like $50. I had no idea.
Yeah, that's why she sent you around.
Exactly. Brutal.
You growing fruit, dude? You growing not fruit, veggies? You get a little garden going?
I'm not, dude. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the yellow spots and the the bald areas gone.
Spray paint.
Yeah, right. 100%.
Yeah, is that a thing? That shit would drive me crazy.
Yes.
Next year when you get our tickets for the home run patrol, get us lower so we're sitting next to the grounds crew and ask them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh,
those guys
God.
work their asses off. All right, so what do we got here? Man on
Turner,
first.
man. Oh, what the hell's going on here?
We've got just a team that.
Jeez,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
That was
I
ugly.
wonder what the percentage of the Philadelphia Phillies runners have made it safely from first to second base this season. Just that stat alone.
Low.
Like I feel like it's always a fielding choice. Get the front runner. Get the front runner. Like he's either pop out.
Yeah,
he's never leaving first.
And then make matters worse, we don't have no pop, so it's like.
And we got 2 guys that can steal. They can steal.
What
Man,
do you
he's
think
got some wafers. Holy shit.
this past week, it seems like the expectations with Crawford has come down a little bit, but I would like to see him get started again so we can start having conversations about him moving up, man. But right
Yeah,
now,
he
this
was one
team
of the bright
sucks.
spots. Jerry saying stop peeing on the lawn.
Yeah, but we kind of talked about this like 20, 30 games in. Teams are going to start seeing his tendencies. Now it's his time to adjust to
Right.
what they're seeing.
They can't be scared to play him. I mean, I don't like that. Like, I mean, they are playing him enough. So I mean, I guess we're just picking at everything right now with this team because they're not winning. But at the same time, like, you didn't start him last night because Marsh made the catch, and then you didn't start him. And first of all, the reasoning was that he wanted to not let him face Chris Sale. Like, that's what the reasoning was. Like, I get it, like, keep his confidence up, but he's not like he kind of was hot the few games before. So, like, why are you going to sit him after he's kind of in a little bit of a funk? And then at the same time, early on, sat him against the lefties. Like, you don't have to do that. He can hit both sides, and I don't want him to end up ever being a platoon type player. So I feel like you should just let him out there, let him go through the struggles. He's not going to win or lose you games, and he can only help you. Like,
yeah, that first series of the year, the third game of the year, they were sitting him.
Yeah,
After
that
he
was
just,
the reason.
yeah,
Left-hand pitch.
it's crazy.
Yeah, Kyle, that jumped out to me too when they said they were just trying to sit him with Sal, but then you start a rookie in his debut against Sal. Again, I know righty lefty, but still, that's a tough task to ask somebody, right?
Think about most of the production so far this season that has been a good story, that hasn't been streaky, that hasn't been, other than Bryce Harper, obviously, who started slow and is now consistently good. Even Kyle's having, other than the home runs, he's still having a little bit kind of with making his contact and any other form of home run. But
Right.
Justin Crawford was the almost the entirety of the energy early on. Andrew Painter's deep win, his first win. Those were two of the first 5 games or six games, and they were 2-4 at one point, and the 2 wins were because of Crawford's walk off as well. Like,
Right.
a lot of these young guys are supplying the production. Who's this?
Schwarber's up now.
Who's that? That was Harp. Schwarber.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Now Harper's up, man on the
I'll
corners.
just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, these guys are going to produce. Like, your core guys they're always going to end up with the same output at the end of the year. It's what you have in between, and that's what the Phillies have been too lackadaisical in addressing, the Bryson Stott, the Alec Bohms, and a lot of the production so far has come from the guys that have not been here for 4 years because they don't know what the mental toll of is like being here. That's why they're playing a lot more free. That's why they're having a lot better production early on, these young guys, because listen, they don't know. They're still having fun, like this Phillies team they got a lot of pressure on them, and these guys are coming up and they don't have any of that stored in their heads, so they can play
Right.
free and they're doing well.
100%.
All right, we need Harper to get a hit here. Full
Yep.
disclosure, I had the Braves to beat the Phils. I put a little nugget on that. I was able just to cash it out nicely.
You just cashed out?
Well,
Wow.
I had a plus, dude. I'm not going to get into
come
all
on,
the
dude.
figures in the map. But let me tell you something.
We talked about betting before. You're not a gambling man if you take cash outs.
All right, we don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Ground ball, are you serious? Oh, he got him. What a bum.
Yeah, I might be a few seconds ahead, fellas. I'll hold them in.
Jesus Christ.
That's all right.
It's all right.
We need Harper to come through, man.
That was a tough
And
play.
it's the first time he hasn't come through in 5 days, and there's no time we needed to count.
Yeah, we were talking
the way
about
it goes.
this. We were
Hitting or
talking
not,
about
Harper
this.
loves an 0-2 count.
Just the way it goes.
Chat. I'm in the
Hitting
living
homers
room,
down.
guy.
It's my king right there, bro. See that? I'm just kidding.
That's your
Hitting
boy,
homers
right?
down 9-1.
Yeah. See this one?
What's
Little
it?
Philly fanatic.
Oh, that's nice, dude.
Crossing the Delaware.
Oh,
That's
there
a
you
nice.
go.
That's a nice shot.
It's funny.
Yeah, dude. People love the card stuff. Like we just did.
Yeah,
I
I
saw
guess.
you did some card ripping, pack ripping. Are you like into cards at all? Like, do you know a lot about them or no?
I know a lot about them at this point because I've gotten into them. I don't like have. First of all, I don't have the money to be going out and doing what these people do. It's like some of these. I mean, most boxes that have the signatures and stuff are like $70 something plus. So I'm not spending that on cards, but I'll do it twice every like 6 months. I'll get it, but I don't like. Doesn't cross my mind much. I have cards,
Okay.
but like McGonagall cards. I got a lot of Bryce Harper stuff. I'm not like out here collecting and selling cards.
Slim was trying to get into it a little bit. We talked about it because we went to as like the podcast. We've gone to a couple of like the different card shows, like the Fishtown card shows.
Oh, they're awesome.
Dude, we've had a blast at those. They're
Dude,
so fun.
the cards are really fun. Like if I could give it a lot more time, like I would. The thing is, like, you gotta get everything graded. You gotta and that costs money as well. And that's how you're gonna really, really max out the price if you're trying to do anything with it, or if you're just trying to keep it. But you gotta really be into it to have the most fun.
I would just try to find those unicorns, you know. So like honestly, I've been looking at Andrew Painter for 2 years. It goes between like 200, 300, 350, those red chrome ones, and then just getting one of those and hoping he's like a Phillies Wall of Fame type guy. We went to 302, shout out to 302 crew. We went to their Eagles Autism fundraiser event, and I auctioned off and I won a Lou Holtz one, right? I'm a Notre Dame fan, so I got a signature frame with Lou Holtz on there. The thinking being, I looked it up. It looks like they go for about 200, 250. Hopefully this guy passes away. Notre Dame never wins another championship again. And now you got some wins there. So I'm kind of looking just the play, the merch, the memorabilia, and the cards, but just like more home run hitters than, you know, trying to find it organically in these damn packs.
Yeah,
you know he's dead, right?
Buy it. Yeah.
Lou Holtz is already dead.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Dude, that's the. I thought you were like, just like talking. Oh man.
And by the way,
now it's straight inspiration.
I had no idea because he's been talking about this with me, and I don't know shit about Notre Dame.
That's why I thought you got it.
No, the opposite.
You're the guy when you were waiting to get an autograph, I said go buy it. It's like buy one. That's the first
sale. Oh my god,
dude!
No, I got the autograph. I was shorting his life.
Hopefully this guy dies. He died like a month and a half ago.
So I'm buying a
big Notre Dame fan. You are, buddy.
I'm buying it at the peak.
There you go.
Yeah, you probably are. Like that's the thing that you just bought is probably the most expensive will ever be. Congratulations.
He was talking the other night. Hopefully Notre Dame never wins the national title again. Lou Holtz is the last coach to win a national title.
Well, dude, honestly, I'm going to defend Slim a little bit here. You should have said he was dead at lunch the other day. Then, if you knew that, right?
I thought he knew he was dead.
I'll be right back.
I don't know,
dude. That's crazy. I can't believe you didn't know Lou Holtz was dead.
Let's get the chat involved here. Let's get some questions going. Chat, thanks for hanging out with us.
Did you know Lou Holtz died a month and a half ago?
Yeah, chat. Were you aware that Lou Holtz was deceased? The chat. If you have any questions for Alex Call, put them in the chat, obviously. But I got to go one here. So back to the 2018. Let's stay with that theme. Who was second on the team in home runs? Not first. Who was second? We'll do a little giveaway for that one.
All right, say it again. 2008.
2018. Who was second on the team in home runs that year? Let's see what you got, chat.
Oh my gosh, 2018.
So the question
2008, Chris, not 18.
You say 8 or 18?
8.
2008 team.
That's an easy
Who
one.
was
Then.
second on the team in home runs? You're saying that's an easy one. All right. Don't say it. Let's see what the chat has.
I feel like I'm not gonna give anything away here. But I feel like it's got to be two guys that could be in this chat. All right, we got.
Chat has so we got one guess. Was it Pat the Bat Barrel? And a shameless plug, did we just do a coffee corner on his 2002 season? Yes, we did. It was not Pat Barrel. So what else you got?
Guy's he's in another business now, isn't
he? Is he in another business? Okay. I see where you're going with that.
Is he owner?
Yeah, he is. So Kyle giving some hints, and I'm going to give this might be a little bit of a trick question.
He would be great on this team, right? Because didn't he smash lefties?
He did.
He'd be great.
He did.
I mean, he'd be great anyway. He was like towards the he had year of the Nationals. That was like
he was the man.
The old clue drop.
Yo, you see who's in, boys? Shogart. Shoot, my boy, dude.
I don't know much about Shogart.
There will not be.
Neither is Chris.
I'm the leading expert.
Correct.
So we got Jason Worth. We got him from Pittsburgh. He was
way to knock out those questions. We got him from Pittsburgh. Okay. That's why I don't know.
Jason Worth is tied with another individual for 33 homers. So that's why it was a little bit of a tricky one.
Oh, he's tied with someone.
So who was the other individual?
Ooh.
And while you guys are thinking about that, so Kyle, funny story. Slim and I were in talks with that very thing you were talking about, because Jason Worth made it a post where you could buy micro units of his racing team. So Slim and I let's inquire about this and see what these micro units look like. The conversation didn't get very far, but we did inquire. That's funny that you were mentioning that.
Yeah, it was for the same price as one of those crypto images during COVID. What were those called again, dude?
Yeah,
the monkeys.
I got a couple. What were those called? The NFTs. I got a couple what they call sea hams. You're probably more familiar with the board monkey and the board monkeys and cyberpunks. I got sea hams. It was a deep cut. I got sea hams and I got helium. And I'm getting crushed.
I think everyone's getting crushed at ball at that time. Hence, I mean, that would have been a good investment with Borders, I bet. But I mean, it would have been your investment that you'd be paying off.
Well,
with the money you're making.
We were trying to start a peer-to-peer Wi-Fi network so everyone could have free Wi-Fi, and it's not working.
Well, dude, we were thinking about it from a content standpoint. It would be phenomenal if we could have 0.05 of his horse, and then we can go to the races and act like we were ballers or something.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm a shareholder. And that horse's ass.
Yes.
I'm a shareholder. that literal piece of hoof is mine.
Mm-hmm.
Just that little corner.
Yeah. His son is really involved in that. He didn't answer our message. It was actually, for a while there, I was pissed off at Jason Worth.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I mean, if you're in the horse racing, you might want to be around Philadelphia because of UPenn and all that cell therapy shit. You know,
you could have got him out. Nah, he didn't.
Let me say it's coming out.
Oh, he did. Never mind. It's Michael Harris.
Holy smokes!
It's all right.
Dude, I'm way behind.
Definitely wasn't Matt Stairs. Matt Stairs had something like that. I mean, it's got to be.
Matt Stairs. No, he didn't have that. He didn't have 33. Don't overthink it, folks.
Yeah, I did, and then
that's the man.
Brought myself back to life.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Yes.
get
Another hint.
Because then I figured if it wasn't him, Worth wouldn't have been wouldn't have had that many homers.
All right, so Kyle, we do a bit on the show. So Bones is like super sports and knows nothing else, right? Like doesn't know pop culture, doesn't know music, doesn't know anything. N- Not he's an intelligent man. You know what I mean.
yes.
Anyway, so we brought this picture up earlier. Hold on, let me add it. We brought this picture up earlier in the episode.
Ash Ketchum, baby.
Correct. Correct. Good
Pokemon.
pull. Good
I was a
pull.
big Pokemon guy.
All right, cool. So Bones got it though. So Bones got that one.
Yeah, we gotta get tougher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, last week,
Cool.
so put this in perspective how clueless he is. So last week we put a picture of Sabrina Carpenter up. He didn't even know who that was. The biggest star in like the world right now. And
You know, he's got his head straight on. You know, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not. Staying in his room and is going churning through tape of Sabrina Carpenter concerts.
True.
Like some people.
But Slim,
Not
you thought he
me.
was going to get that because of his daughter.
I thought he could have gotten it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He listens to Q102. He knows all about the K-pop Demon Hunter.
Golden.
Stuff. So yeah, Golden, absolutely. So I
Oh.
thought he had a chance at that because I want to keep it honest, so it's not like too off the wall where he doesn't have a goddamn chance, you know.
100%.
So
Dude,
far,
so
so good.
this is like this bit is kind of like what WIP does with the camera. If Seltzer's not in, well, Devin Caney's not there anymore, but she would come up with questions like pop culture questions for the camera.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Usually not up that time, I guess, but usually going to sleep after I pass it to Seltzer. I'm getting done my shift and he's starting, or probably sleeping in because the fact I'm not working.
Right.
Them guys are ducking me. They're ducking me.
Yeah, so Bones is 2-1 all time and beat the Hammer.
What?
Yeah, so he's a beast
Yo.
with that. They've been ducking him ever
Yeah,
since.
what's your first name again, Bones?
Adam from Kensington, baby.
Dude, I'm pretty sure you've won in the last year and a half, right?
No. I haven't been on since they got to the morning.
Okay. So they are ducking.
It's tougher. It's way tougher to get in the morning, I guess,
Right.
because of all the callers, and you get a lot of dopes that are calling just to get on.
Oh yeah, I mean, and I'm sure right before the Hammer, I mean, the phones flood. So
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
I'm trying to get like a timing down with it, and it like fluctuates each week. And there's times where I was caller
Look at
1,
that.
2, 3, 4. They're looking for 5, and I call right back, and it's busy.
Your boy Buckus, not back ass, came in with
Don't
a
call him
big
back ass, baby.
yeah, don't call me back ass.
Oh, the point too. I like that with some swagger
Wow.
there. So, Kyle, bring us behind the scenes a little bit. So I've never called in. So are you screening these calls? Is that part of your role?
Yeah, I'm the one who answers.
Okay, so
You
you
never
answer the
called in?
phone.
It's two people there. It's me and whoever's hosting the program. That's it. So I'm in a room alone.
Yeah.
It's like it's if you ever watch like a YouTube stream like this of the morning show, you see like Fritz and Seltzer and Kyle will all be in this booth, and then directly across is a window like this so that you can see through, and there's a table of where the host would be, and then you're alone in this room. No one else is allowed in there because obviously you're in control of millions of stations that you could kind of get control from one room. And then to the left of me is a landline with a computer screen, timer above it that counts like by a millisecond so that you always know what time it is. And then beneath of it is like 15 lines. And at all times there's usually about 5 or 6 of those lines just kind of blinking, people calling in, and then you can take it, put people on hold, and do that kind of stuff. And so and a name pops up, how many times they called, so I know who's calling. Like, so you can definitely direct, callers and who you want. You can block
How many
bad
times
ones.
they've called, like, ever? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like there's a number on the top that says like this many calls. I know it refreshes after some point. I mean, some people there's like 69,000, like 69. I don't know why the first thing number that comes to my
There
head
you
right
go.
there. 69,000. Like there's like a few people that that are high up there, and then it says for that day how many times. So I can also see if someone's been like spamming the line. If they're
Got it.
spamming the line, they're not getting picked up or put on, then it's not that hard to get on. Like, then there's probably a reason.
Got it. So they call and you just say, hey, like, what do you want to talk about? Is it, or no?
Yeah, dude. Like, and every producer, I guess, does it differently because you
Okay.
never like train how to do this. You're kind of just told to do it. So everyone has their own way to do it. But like, I know the people calling in the 94 WIP. Like, for some of them, it's like it's the biggest moment for them if they're a new call or something like that, and that they're probably sitting in their car, they're probably shaking a little bit, real nervous, and going over
Yeah.
rehearsing what they're going to say in their head. Like, because I was literally doing that up until I was like 22, 23. I'm like 27 now. Like, and I've been working at WIP for a couple of years. So like, I stopped doing it when I wasn't allowed to. Like, so I know what it is. It's like to call in. So I pick it up and be as nice as possible. Like, everyone's so different. You're people calling from all over like the state and stuff like that. So like every you don't know what you're about to pick up. A lot of times, sometimes some dudes just like you just obscenities and
Oh, Jesus.
that's fun. It's like kind of funny, but yeah. Do you guys gotta like filter out? Like, if I'm doing like yesterday, I did 3 hours of Flyers pregame right before the show with Broads, and if someone calls in for like the Sixers, not necessarily I'm going to put them on because it would kind of just take the conversation completely off track, kill like the momentum. So you like will hold callers, you kind of do that stuff, and if some callers have sticks that they like to do, and even though we don't want necessarily that to happen, they do that, and then they have a place when to put them on, and people just do. There's like diehards, there's about 15, 20 people that are calling it every single like hour of the show, like, and probably hundreds more of just kind of like this legends that have, I guess, known about 94 forever and that are probably a little older, that probably just sit next to the radio and listen to us. They'll just call in and make a comment, hang up. I'll just get a random call from people.
I've been calling since I was a kid. Once I found out about sports radio, being a kid, hanging at, our boy his mom had a hair cuttery shop, and we used to hang in the back room. And 12 years old, whatever. I remember I used to use my dad's birthday, use his name. They would say, what year you were born? Because like that would be like a fast way for them to try to trick me up. And I would say, I'll say 1964. And then sometimes they would let me get on. And I would always lie about what I was going to talk about. And as soon as I would get on, I would attempt to be like, all right, like, we got to trade McNabb. Like, what is this guy doing? Like, something crazy, And then it was fine.
Dude, I get a kid. There's a kid who's from Texas. I don't know how he listens. I don't know what his story is, but he's from Texas, and he calls, and he literally sounds. Because you don't ever know. There could be a literal adult that just has a very like light voice. Like, so you can't necessarily disrespect someone either by assuming. So like you always have to like go through a little bit of a process. But dude, there's a little kid from Texas who calls in. And like he literally sounds like a newborn kid. Like, his voice is that whatever, and he just wants to call in. I told him he can't be on until he's a certain age. I said, hey, and he said, all right, well, like I had something about his baseball game. So now he calls in, and now I told him, like, hey, after your games, call and let me know what happened. And dude, he just calls in now, tells me about his game, and then says, can you put me on hold so that he can listen to the show up to his ear on the phone, because it plays it back on when you're on hold, so the kid can listen to the show because he has no way to get a radio either. It's the craziest thing ever.
What?
I haven't heard of him. It's like,
tell him to listen to the Red Corner. We'll send him a radio.
Sure, come on.
We'll send him a radio.
But that's awesome, though, dude. So you started from a caller standpoint, and then you eventually, obviously, you're working there now. So that's a really cool kind of progression that you were able to do.
Yeah, like everyone would necessarily like. It's part of like the job right away that you have to call screens, but the first few training shifts are
No,
like
so I'm
everything you
saying,
do
like,
is live.
I think you said earlier that you actually, when you were younger, you would call in too, right? Or did
Oh,
they?
I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
What you were
yeah.
saying. Oh my gosh, yeah, dude. I have a tweet that I'm letting sit for a little bit longer, but like 2020, dude, 15. I had a tweet out there that was like, does anyone else just go sit in like parents' car and listen to 94 WIP for 6 hours? And now I work there, and like that was like so long ago.
That's
So
awesome.
I was yeah. I'll end up doing something with that at some point, but like, dude, I think my dad called into Howard Eskin when I was a little kid, and he kind of didn't tell us what he was doing. I think he like, was getting gas. He went in there, called, hopped on, whatever. It was taking long, and then he came over real quick and turned the radio up. And I was like, he was like, listen, and he was on there, and I was like, just amazed by the fact that like
That's my dad.
he's right here. How can you do that? And after that, I think I just listened to it. I always preferred talk radio or sports over any like podcast or music at the time, because I'm never going too far. So.
Right. That's sick, dude. Yeah, that's dude, it's embedded in our culture. Like people don't understand. Like it's embedded in our culture. It's just different.
And
it's not
if
ways people don't want to sit there on their phone and get all their information, you know, and you could get a days of it, something that would take you, you know, who knows how long, and a bunch of other stuff on your phone to find. I still think like I get newspapers all the time too, because it's like everything in the world that you need to know in a newspaper. It's right in front of your face. I gotta go through 6 different apps now, and like now I think humans are like going back to the simple stuff, because like I could get all of my information for the day that actually matters right there, instead of using my phone and stuff like that. Same thing with sports radio.
And with sports, first off, sports radio, they're shows, right? They're 4-hour shows.
Right.
Second, so with that being said, you got to be in on the joke of whatever the show is, like what's going on with the damn show. And then the bigger point is, what people don't want to admit to, is if you listen, like you said, if you're at work and you're listening, you're going to get every angle of the relevant story.
Oh,
It might not come from the host. It might come from, you know, Chucky or whoever. It's going to be from someone. And you got to be smart enough to pick it up or not. You know, you can't be getting spoon fed from the host, because they're playing angles. They're getting you the information in like this like public forum, let's call it.
Yeah, it's sports talk. Like people have to understand, like what we're doing is we're playing the audio of cuts that you're not going to get anywhere else, and you're now informed by hearing from like the head coach and when he says this. So now you know. And then what we do is we take the literal fact of the audio, and then they both will find angles to then talk and sports talk and make their own personal opinions off of the fact. People think that the hosts themselves are trying to do facts and stating facts,
Right.
but really it's an opinionated, like that's what sports talk is it's angles of. And it's when they have insiders on, the insiders will be a guest and they will announce they're an insider. Like I don't think it. Who do we have on? We have we have Mayock on all the time in '94. Like people know when he's on the radio, everything that he says is coming from a legit. It's Mike Mayock, who's a GM of an NFL team. Like that, you take as fact, and then obviously the guys that are asking the questions and running the interviews, that is where the different opinions can come in, and people kind of confused and think that these hosts are like I guess stating facts or but it's all what we're doing right now. You know, it's taking different angles. I get some can be absurd, but teach them.
By the way, the interviews that you do, like the 94 WIP, like the host in general, that's some of the best work that you guys do. Like a lot of times people think that talking about, you know, turning this camera on, talking about anything, it's not easy. And when you, like, you know, obviously you could have different thoughts on Angelo, all that. Everyone has their own opinions. Phenomenal interviewer. The camera does a phenomenal job. Like a lot of those guys, they host those interviews with big personalities, like the head coaches, when these are hot topics, intense, and they kill it. Like they really do.
Make careers off it. Like, I mean, Angelo and you know, most of the big guys that aren't you know, that much around anymore, and are in the thing, like freaking TV just timed out. dude, those guys, like, they made careers off it because they were the ones that made careers off of being a newspaper writer way before that they were on the
Right.
sports com. So, like, they were the ones that were actually hammering the coaches without cameras around them. So you're allowed to. Like, and you know, Howard Eskin used to talk all the time about, like, his battles, like, in personal with going into coaches' rooms. Like, they had, like, there's stories like that go about that, to where these guys are actually, like, they were really close with these coaches because they were long time tenured coaches for a while. So these interviews, like, it's almost tongue in cheek with Cataldi and you know, Eskin and all them, but at the same time, like, dude, they were comfortable enough, personable enough with this person to actually hammer them. And
Angelo crushed interviews. He crushed.
Yes,
them.
and that was something good. And DeCamera the same way. DeCamera's not going to shy out. But that's DeCamera himself. He would never do that. He's the type of guy that, like,
right.
You know, he base a career off of the fact that he knows that he wants the people to know that he'll always go to bat for them, you know, and that's what you got to do if you're in that.
He cracks me up, man. He cracks me up, Joe DeCamera. And here we are. Garcia with a walk. I was hammering him. He gets a big walk to open this inning up. And then we get an out. Then Bohm gets a weird little hit. He almost didn't get hit, but now Stott, exactly. This is brutal to watch, man.
Big problem. They don't know, and it's tough because you don't know necessarily what to do with a guy that's amazing in the clubhouse, Gold Glove with his glove, but literally is not even at this point like average. Like, he's actually struggling with so much of his own approach.
Can't hit.
So tough.
Bryce's boy too.
And then what is it like? And just being sold on the resurgent that we saw in the second half last year with his hands. You know, it was all just a facade.
Year before, he started so good. It's either the beginning he starts well or the end he finishes well. It's never like the both. That's the story of this entire baseball team, is that none of them play well at the same time, and that's why this has never been able to work. Bohm is always when Bohm's playing really well, it's usually because he's stepping up for other people that aren't playing well. But when Bryce and Kyle are smoking the ball, Bohm doesn't know how to play baseball, and Stott, you literally don't know what you're going to get from him at any point because he's so sporadic. And then everyone else has been shuffled for the last 3 years. So, I mean, you literally there's no, even though you have the same kind of repetitiveness in the lineup, you can't there's no chemistry here, and there's nothing that is together. And a lot of what Kyle Long teaches and a lot of what these player-friendly coaches teach is you wait for your pitch. Whatever you're good at as a baseball player, we try to maximize. We don't need to make you better at every single thing to water you like this. I'd rather you be like all the way up here right here and then still bad at this. As long as you're really good at one thing, it's that analytical point of view. And it's a lot of the time it makes these guys only stick to what they know because that is what they're kind of being taught. And if you get so stuck like that, you got a bunch of guys out here that they're not batting off of each other. They're just every single at bat is a single slotted, attempt at this pitcher instead of slow.
And we talked about that on top of the show, Bones and Devo, with the combination, trying too hard and swinging and missing. And I said, I honestly prefer that. I rather them chase, rather them go down swinging per se, than to watch him look to get walked. I think, again, I'm going to keep picking on him. I feel like Garcia is in a stretch right now where he's looking to get walked. I feel like same thing with Bohm. They're looking to get walked, which is all fine and dandy when the order flows fine, but right now it's not.
I love the Let's Go Flyers. That might be our first Let's Go Flyers in our chat, boys. We get a couple Let's Go Birds. Yeah.
Straight hockey for I don't know. I'm not big in hockey at all. It's crazy. I love it kind of. It's like learning a new sport and
getting peppered.
Come on, dude. I love it.
So we did a bit before you came on. Yeah. So, and by the way, and this is not me. This is not us piling on Slim because actually Bones is a hockey guy. He's locked in. I'm clueless. Slim knows more than me. But we did a bit where I named 7 people, and Slim had to ask if they were actually a Flyer or not. It was brutal, dude. It was a bloodbath.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's cool.
Said I think he got like 3 or 4 right, but he said after the fact that he didn't even know if they were actually on the team or not.
Yeah, just think if they're Canadian or Russian, maybe he'll give you a shot.
Yes.
The name sounds.
You can go by the first names. These young kids got different first names. That's always a few of those were popular ones that you hit on. But you know what's really brutal? I was down at a local watering hole cooking shaker watching the third period after the Phillies game.
Shaker.
And it's tough because my brother, you end up like you're doing it for your job on the radio. I was trying to kick back, have fun, and enjoy the game, and I'm in deep flyer conversations. And I don't think anyone knows what the hell they're talking about, dude.
Yeah.
I had like 4 different people.
Yeah, like I always, if I'm going to talk about it, even on the podcast, like I make sure to mention, even when I'm on WIP, like I would never talk about something confidently that I don't know. Like, and I will make sure I set a tone early on with Broads. Like, listen, I don't know anyone in Delco that plays hockey. Okay, I don't know. My high school barely did. Like, it was a club organization. Like, it wasn't something we did. I don't even know where. I know where one hockey rink is in the entirety of Delco. It's just never something that was ever put in front of my face. So it's not like I hate the sport at all, but I love everything about it right now. And I said right away to WIP, I don't know anything, guys. So make sure that you don't take what I say as necessary. Like, listen, I'm learning like you guys.
Dude, funny story. So we just did our Red Corner Summit where we did a little company lunch, right? A couple days ago in where the hell did we go? Blue Monkey over in Jersey. Shout out to the Blue Monkey. So shout out to Blue Monkey in Jersey. It was really good. So speaking of hockey, so on the flip side of what you're saying, hockey was actually big for us growing up.
Wow.
So we all played roller hockey at Sion, which obviously is nearby. You're familiar with that rink?
Yeah, is that that rink? Yeah, I passed that when I'm going over. It's off Girard.
Yeah. Have you talked about? We don't want to dox you too much, but have you talked about? I'm not going to say your address, but you talked about where you live in the city, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I live over in Fishtown near.
So anyway, so funny story. Where Kyle lives is literally the neighborhood that we grew up. I don't want to put your information.
Love it. Yeah, you're good. Doc, come take us in this house. You're good, man.
No, I just figured you've mentioned it on the air or whatever. But anyway, so he lives literally in the neighborhood we grew up. So going back to what I was saying earlier, we went to this place over in Jersey called the Blue Monkey. This hockey legend in our neighborhood, Lenny, shout out Lenny Lyman. We didn't know he manages that restaurant. So he came over and said hi to us. So we were all flyered up, talking flyers, seeing him. That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good seeing him. I haven't seen him in a while.
But yeah.
Flyers people, man. They get down. They know how to that's fun. That's a crowd I want to be in,
Definitely. So this is BGG4 at Pitt in the chat. I don't know if you guys know what this is.
We need his info, though, for the last.
He won something?
Yeah.
Yo, brother, you won something in the chat. So DM us on Instagram or Twitter, brother. DM us so we can get your information, give you the giveaway. But here's his question, because I'm not sure if I know what he's talking about. Have you guys seen those videos of the Phillies players? They put it on right before their at-bats, walk-up videos. It's supposed to seem like it's in dark, like dim lighting, but it's so bad. Yeah, I actually do know what you're talking about.
What's he talking about? Is it at the game or?
Yeah.
Jumbotron. They do it's like Trey Turner's coming up. It's like a video. It's like a quick clip of him like walking out of like a tunnel, like up to the thing, like a dramatic like pan view of the player.
That didn't land with me either. Some of them, I think some of the stuff's good. That one didn't land with me. I know what you're talking about, brother.
So, Alex, the rink you're talking about, that's like Fishtown. That's the rec.
Okay. Yeah.
The other one that we were talking about is north of where you're at Aramingo and Lehigh.
All right, so I know. Well, I walk over to Stocks all the time. I do that.
They don't play hockey there no more. They play bike polo.
Dude, why am I not thinking of? Obviously, I know that rink.
That's
huge field right next to my place. Yeah, dude. I actually just noticed that rink. I never went to the opposite side, and those basketball courts are nice.
Yup.
Yeah.
Kicked a lot of ass on those courts, cuz.
Yeah, man. Come on.
If you drive by during the day around 3-4 o'clock, you'll see me peppering a bunch of high school kids
11-year-olds.
Yeah. Now, they play like 11-year-olds, but they're 14.
Kyle, if you want to get street cred, so that area, call it one of three things: Sion, St. Anne's, or Flatiron. So those
Well,
are the three.
you told me Flatiron before. That was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And then-
St.
then-
Anne's, that church. I
Yeah.
can see I have a view of the top of it from my window, and in the morning, it's like a sunrise, and there's always the big cross on top of the church. It's sick. But yeah, Flatiron, sick. Why is it Flatiron? Is it supposed to do something like
Oh,
that?
you know the story. What's the story?
Yeah, so you know where the pool is at?
Yep.
So right there, that area from right where the grass is across the street from
Yep.
Wendy's, that little strip going down to Cumberland Street. It's only like a little 2-block radius from the empty bar there, and the street next to Wendy's. If you take that up, if you look over like the old aerial image, it was shaped like a flat iron.
It does have a weird shape. It's got that weird. It's like a one way, and then you got like two streets coming at you this way, and
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got old tracks too. A lot of stone roads around here. I like it, dude. It's a cool area.
Yeah, it's a cool. We'll have to grab a beer at Meeting House one time. But chat, we see a lot of activity here. We got like over 150 live viewers between Twitter and
let's be
do us a favor here, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and hit that like button. We got Alex Call joining us from WIP. He's going to be our eyes and ears of the Phils all year. So it's nice that we're getting to hang out here, watch the Phils. Obviously not the result we wanted. But, yes, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button.
in recap, we opened up with this war bomb, which hit the our first little player prop. We had over 4Ks. We had to pay a little bit of a premium there, but we parlayed that with Harper getting 1.5 bases. Harper should be coming up soon. And yeah, man, we need him to get a hit, and then we're going to clear the board. We'll be good to go. Painter landed exactly at 4. So I bet you a lot of people took 5, 5.5, 6, yada, 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 and it didn't come through. We were smart. We kept it at the 4. We took the Harp, and now hopefully we stay smart and get a friggin' Harper hit.
It was cold, man. Cold and rainy. I feel like Painter was gonna. He's too young to be pitching in that.
Moyer Street, correct.
And this is
we gotta do something with these we gotta talk to our producer to figure out how we can get that shit to pop up without going in front of people's faces.
And this is the third time his debut. We lost 4 in a row, and he had to pitch against the Nationals, right? He had the Diamondback one, and obviously the San Francisco Giant one is one we get lost in. But 2 of those times, he's asking to, stop a little skid.
100%. Have you guys seen some of the really, really nasty stats going on out there? First one. Only 2 teams in the history of baseball that have had the run differential that the Phillies have through 19 games have made the playoffs ever.
Ooh.
That one kicks you right in the, you know what? The second one I just saw today, the Phillies are 28th in runs right now in the big leagues, right? The Astros are number 1 in runs. They have 48 more runs than the Phillies so far. The Astros have scored 48 more runs than the Phillies this season. It's wild.
And
they suck.
Yeah. They're scoring a lot of runs.
They lost like 2 of 11 or something like that.
Dude,
that's the end of the day.
So I might have read the wrong team then.
No, you're right. The Astros
I'm right, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the Astros got a ton of runs, and they suck.
Yeah,
That's
Michael
wild.
Burrows got rocked again today.
It just goes to show you. Our thing was we were averaging 4 runs a series.
So the Astros have that many runs and are 2-11?
They only won 2 of their last 11. Yeah.
Holy shit, that's bonkers.
Dude, the one was the Mets. What was it? 10 games. One other team made the playoffs after
a 10-game losing streak.
10-game losing streak, and it was like the 2025 Guardians, and that was it.
Dude,
so that's another pretty scary stat for a Mets fan.
Yeah, that's good for us, but they
didn't the
just
Mets-
lost their 11th today too.
Didn't the Mets lose a week's worth of games last year too? Didn't they have a 6 or 7 games losing streak last year?
I mean, they collapsed completely. So
Yeah.
they collapsed and they took themselves completely out of first place. We ended up winning by like seven games, I think.
13.
I don't know if they lost. 13?
We won the division by 13 games last year.
13.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they collapsed.
Did we really lose by
I gotta switch this up again, boys.
dude? That is crazy.
Yeah.
They were
all time
13 games back. How many wins? They were around the
83. We were just looking at it the other day, because we were looking at the Marlins, how they were last year.
I know Juan Soto heated up big time during like the collapse as well. His numbers ended up being ridiculous. But
Astros payroll. Jerry, they're top 10. They're not like the top 5 where it gets really big. The Astros are probably high 100s, I would say, their payroll.
The fact that you have an inning like this right now, it's at the bottom of the seventh inning. You have Justin Crawford, who's supposed to turn over your lineup, rookie, and then you got Trey Turner and Kyle Schwarber up, and fourth up the bat is your best hitter, or one of your best hitters, is Bryce Harper. The only thing that they have to do is make sure that Bryce Harper gets an at bat. Simply, like that's it. And you're just back-to-back weak, disgusting ground outs by the first 2 batters until you got Kyle on base now. Now you got Bryce up. Those 2 ground outs happening directly before this, now with 2 outs, is the entire reason why this team doesn't have the opportunities, has bad numbers with runners in scoring position, can't capitalize, has that run differential. It's so ridiculous that you can continuously put your home run hitters, aka the 3 people that could maybe hit you a home run, or 2 people with Kyle and Bryce, in situations where they're constantly having to swing to literally change the game. Like that's the worst part. It's not like he can hit a single here to get a run. It's not like, because anyone behind Harper probably isn't as good a hitter as he would be that we can count on. So you got to get on those first 2. Those first 2 batters have to get on. It's their fault that this inning is unsuccessful. It's on Trey again.
And 2 for Harper again. No, you're 100% right, dude. It's like, and then because what happens is now Harper's up the bat here, no one on, one guy on with 2 outs, and he's going to be swinging for the fences.
He hasn't won a single right now. Does he trust anyone coming up behind him and capitalizing on that? Probably not. So now he thinks the best way that he can impact the game right now is probably 2-run home run if he can get his pitch and wait on it. If there was 2 people on second and third right now, and there's 1 out, all he's trying to do is hit a pop fly to the outfield to make sure that we can.
Bingo.
Oh my God. See, got 1 out. Maybe it's a play happening right there. But you start 2 outs with nothing to show for it. And that's what's frustrating, because it's like you're always out of every inning before it starts, and you're always kind of out to where you never have a chance. That's the stuff when people you lose complete focus on what the job is, because you're always out. You're always playing from behind, and you're never getting the reward. You're always chasing the bone. You're never getting it. It can wear on you.
Playing like shit.
That's just that.
That's tough.
Problem.
Cruise ships. You guys seen that Philly now has a cruise ship?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Pretty cool. Before. Well, they just had their first sail set out.
Now, which one's this? Aren't they doing more down from South Philly, and are they doing some from Bridesburg too?
From Bridesburg?
Or is it just South Philly?
I was under the impression that it was at the port down in around Delaware Ave. I think they just had their first
Viking?
Bermuda.
Oh,
I think it's Norwegian.
Norwegian, okay.
Pretty sure. That's pretty cool though. I mean, you know what I mean? You can just take a cruise out of Philly.
It is cool. I've had to drop off family members in Baltimore port and stuff to jump on cruise ships. So now there's more options. It's nice.
Yeah.
Dude, Jamaica. It was a jewel cruise, the Norwegian, dude, right out the port near Penn's Landing and in between the airport. We're gonna be seeing on I-95 now, instead of seeing that old ship that was always there, the USS United States. Now that's gone. Now we're gonna be seeing literal cruise ships, like we're in Fort Lauderdale, like cruising through the little Susquehanna, Delaware, whatever it is. Yeah, it's Delaware, I must say.
Yeah, wait till they get a smell of that.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen is they're building that walk bridge over I-95 right now. It's literally probably for these people to get off that cruise, walk safely over into the city to be tourists, and then get back on the cruise.
Good call.
Probably.
Oh wow, yeah. They just found a body down by the Navy Yard the other day.
Hey,
There you go.
Yeah, it's spring.
Stop in Philly and find a body while you're here for 30 minutes.
yeah, you left that there. I know.
Oh, here's Kirkering, baby. Big dog.
I just think it's pretty sick that, like, if you want to have like a last second trip, right? Let's say you got an open weekend for whatever reason, and you're like, oh, I'll jump on this cruise to Bermuda. I think it's pretty sick.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. Brings jobs, brings money to the economy. You know, I'm all about it.
Dude, look at Kruk in the suit and tie with the Sunday night team.
I know.
Has he been there? I don't even have the sound on. That's awesome.
The slick back hair.
Oh, sharp. It's a sharp guy.
Yeah, it's kind of like kind of like Apple TV, where they're going to get like a local guy in there for the Sunday night games.
Love that. Love it.
You know he's going to be talking about that on the broadcast. He didn't want to have to wear that outfit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, put makeup on me.
Surprised he ain't got a bulldog squared all over his shirt.
Mustard on his tie. What was I say? Oh, dude, imagine hitting like a Sunday Phillies game, and then hopping on the cruise for a week.
There you go.
And tourist in your own city.
That'd be sick.
This fight.
Oh, who's that?
He looks like he looks like his neck blew a bubble.
Let's get a we still got 6 outs, man.
What are you thinking about Miller, Aiden Miller, and I probably missed that conversation earlier on. But what are you guys thinking about? Like he's fielding and he's doing on field stuff, but no bat yet.
Yeah, just it's gonna be like Andrew Painter. We're all super excited for him, but it's just gonna be a long, slow roll, I think, dude. Which sucks.
Yeah. No, they don't want to call it chronic. Dude, the organization will not do it. But like, I know that the people that are examining them, like, they think it's chronic for sure. It's like the third time in his life he's had. Yeah.
Have you been hearing anything like? I know the whole HIPAA thing was cited. Like, so have you been hearing anything? You know, what type of injury is it? Like a disc injury? Like, we don't need to speculate if we don't know. But have you heard anything at all?
No, nothing like specific about it. It's just lower back. I don't. He's like when I was talking to McGonigal in the thing, like we talked about him for a while because like there was like a little ongoing joke like early on that I was just like, I can't like Aiden Miller now because this cat Kev was literally saying he wants to be a Chase Utley before the draft, and they took another guy to the same position, but it was obviously a joke. They're really good friends. Kev like speaks about Aiden Miller. The first thing he says is like, dude, his frame is insane. Like he makes me look like a little guy compared next to him. His swing is so powerful. Like it's any contact, like the ball will fly. He explained that they have similar, like they're similar in a lot of characteristics, and like they played together in a little bit of USA as well. So like they won a USA medal together. So Kevin like thinks that. Believe me, I was like kind of waiting on him. Like you're over here. I mean, you don't compare those people because Kev obviously is way different and play AAA baseball. Like it doesn't happen much. But same time, like I was asking him, and he was like, "Dude, I don't." From like what I know, he's just as good as me in every single aspect of the game. Like when I look at him, like I also like love every single thing about him. So like the way he talks about him, he says that we should all be really excited for when he is up here. Like he's going to be a full on game changer, full on like star player. So that's the way Kev sees him. They're friends, so I do trust Kev 100% with the way he was talking about him. So I guess you don't rush him up, but it's stuff that like he's had the back problem since the end of last year, and then now it's kind of taking him out when you kind of expected him to. If he had a good spring, he could. Like I was fully set on, maybe Edmundo Sosa being moved to deadline. I was open about that. Like, so I think Aiden Miller, they want him up. Like they want him up now. Like they want him up to be some part of this team. And it sucks because right now they could really use a healthy, fun, budding star in Aiden Miller on this team right now. And that is something that could uplift everything right now. Because, dude, he has it. Say he plays anywhere near Kev right now, Imagine how everyone else feeds off the impact that a player like that has. And his position is where there's so much struggle right now. And, like, that's why it's so teeth are grinded, man. And people want him up. They want him up to help.
No, I mean, listen, Slim, you always knock down the door of back injuries about how crucial they are and how brutal they are. But a guy like him, dude, like Preston Mattingly talks about this a lot. They didn't think he was going to be a 70 speed guy. Like, and then out of nowhere, he runs like a horse. Like you said, he's got all the tools. We're excited, and we talked about this on the podcast. It all blends together probably like a week or so ago. What you were just alluding to, if Aiden Miller was healthy right now and performing in AAA, how quick are these narratives going to be coming in that he might get plugged into our team? So it stinks.
Quick. Oh yeah. If he was healthy in spring training and had a really good spring training, it probably wouldn't have been long. Like it definitely would have been if Felix Reyes is needed right now. I mean, Aiden Miller probably would have been up before him too. So
and like we see with McMonagle, Miller can play third, short. If he can play those, so I'm sure he can play a little bit second. Right? He's just a stud.
Oh, dude, McGonigal, he's not a great fielder. He wasn't a great fielder ever. Like, Aiden Miller would probably have that over. Kev spoke with us all the time. He was like, the one thing I need to get if I want to play in the MLB, I have to, like, get way better at fielding. Kev is making Manny Machado type throws at third right now. So, like,
he looks awesome. He looks awesome.
He can translate, man.
That throw was ridiculous. And Kev's got some wheels, too, doesn't he, dude? Like, I didn't – yeah, he can run.
Oh, dude, he's just one of those guys that's like a freak athlete in every sport. Like, basketball. Like, but he played 1 year of football in 8th grade for Holy Cross in Delco, and won the Parade of Champions CYO championship. So he's like nice. that type of first year playing football. He's quarterback and he wins championship. So
yeah,
he's good at everything. Yeah,
sounds like Slim.
Sounds like Slim. And since you're bringing up 8th grade championships, did we win basketball? Thanks for asking, Alex. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
But,
what was your parish be? I'm sure we played. We would play everyone in parish. I was St. Andrews.
We didn't play, and we were closed down probably at that point. St. Andrews, our parish.
Okay.
Yeah, so we won the it would have been like there's a little bit of Fairmount, but it was mostly like Port Richmond, Fishtown. Obviously, our neighborhood,
lower northeast.
Yeah, northeast, like Frankfurt.
That's like if you're ever near Cairns, like there's like little parishes around Harbison and around there. And then I played football for St. Williams. I played at Ascension, which was a Kensington parish. That closed up. And then we had to go up to northeast St. Williams, which is opposite where you're at in Delco. But the Parade of Champions, man, I haven't heard that in a long time. We never won the Parade of Champions.
I never even went to one. Yeah, I didn't even play. I never got to play CYO football. Like I was in between parishes a little bit. Like I kind of crazy family that in that aspect, but like not like I was weight ball. I was Drexel Raiders. We were playing South Philly. We were playing I mean everybody. I mean at that point we were in the Delco League and then Burt Bell for weight ball. So dude, yeah, I loved it, man.
So, Alex, I do my homework, and I don't want to embarrass you. And correct me if I'm wrong. You were a stud in high school. You led the league in receiving yards 1 year, right? Is that correct?
Receptions. Yeah, dude. I was in the league.
Receptions?
I was in a league with Kyle Pitts and DeAndre Swift, who probably I was like, I was first team all Catholic, so I was
And you outproduced them.
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years older, but yeah, hey, he was
So receptions. So you led the league in receptions.
Yeah, look at me, man. I was
Dude, that's an accomplishment.
I could tell you, I was one of my kind, and one of a kind of not fast, but also was able to be like a possession guy.
Okay.
Right, Wes Welker.
Oh, dude, 100%, dude. Listen, white receivers. What are you gonna get in any other form these days? Like, but dude, back then it was like the teams were so good. What's his name? Ant Russo, who's Temple's quarterback, was the quarterback of Wood. He was so nice in high school. And Mark Webb was the wide receiver and quarterback. He was Georgia, and he was a crazy star prospect. Kyle Pitts was like a receiver at the time because he was like a sophomore. But he was just still so good. Like he was unreal. And then Raheem Blackshear was the running back as well, and is still in the league right now playing. DeAndre Swift was on prep. Like there were so many kids that like were in the league that was crazy. But I was also probably one of the only options at Bonner, so it inflates the numbers.
Dude,
but it wasn't like a stud.
Don't knock yourself. First team all Catholics. First team all Catholic.
And I was our tail end. So the Catholic League are in the PIAA our senior year. Lansdale came down. They won AA. The whatever league they were in. Then they got promoted AAA. We entered AAA. Bonner, I believe, was still maybe 4A. I do think they were 4A. But long story short, Bones and Devo probably don't recall. Wood became a powerhouse. Wood became like what prep was and is. You know, they were like a little mini prep light. Man, it was holy shit, dude. Like when you're playing. Yeah, when you're playing wrestling, like all these,
they were a powerhouse when I was there, dude. They won, I think, 5.
Dude, they were good, right?
4 or 5 Catholic. Oh, dude, they won the Catholic League every year. I mean, they were. I think they lost. They only lost a prep. That was it every year, and
they started that run. Yeah, they started that in 09, or I guess 08, 09 when it was my senior year. It was like, holy hell, you guys.
Ted Solari died. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's fast, man.
Wow, man, that website was my life.
R.I.P. Legend.
He didn't just die today, by the way. He's been dead for a few years.
Yeah. He died. You know when he died? The same day.
Like
Lou
2
Holmes
years
died.
ago. Yeah, right.
Dude, my girlfriend's first cousin, who I'm with every once in a while, was a Notre Dame tight end.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. I got to get his name. I'm going to see him in a little bit. I know that he was repolarizing guy. He was a high end prospect at start, and then I think he had some trouble with something like that. But it was back in the day. He was with like Jimmy Clausen was his quarterback, I think.
Jimmy Clausen.
I think he was good friends. Yeah.
Who would have been the tight end back then?
White dude.
Because you got Kyle Rudolph was a beast.
Mike is his name.
That's Mike.
Polish last name, maybe. We're in the bottom of the 8th here. Phil's down 2 runs. We got Alec Boehm at the plate.
Yeah, I mean, come on. That you can't even talk Phillies because it's 3 consecutive ground balls every inning.
Boehm, you got any other giveaway ideas here? You got any questions?
Yeah, I got one.
Let's go.
I got a question.
Let's go.
Which current Braves pitcher did Bryce Harper hit the home run against that led to the Orlando Arcia stare down?
I'll be right back.
All right, you heard that. So that's for a bobblehead, a surprise Phillies bobblehead. So
I'll repeat that again.
One more time.
Which Braves pitcher did Bryce Harper hit the home run against that led to the Orlando Arcia stare down?
The attaboy Harper stare down. Oh, look at this in the chat, Bones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that was quick. Jesus Christ. I thought you were going to bring up Brianna Torres.
Well, yeah, we will bring up Brianna Torres one more time here. Phillies 1-1. Thank you, Brianna.
Kaz back in the chat, and he gets that one right.
There's a bobblehead for you, Kaz. I had another question for you guys.
Any chances of Philly comeback at this game, man?
Dude,
2 runs seems so much for this
it
team.
does. This is like team meeting territory. We're getting there.
Who holds it?
Kyle Schwarber. The best thing about the Phillies right now is that the Mets have lost 11 in a row. That's the only thing the Phillies have going for them right now.
Absolutely.
This would be 5 in a row, right, for the Phils, I believe?
Miami won today too. Yeah.
Yeah.
This would be 5 in a row for the Phils.
And we scored and we've currently scored 7 runs. No.
In 5 games?
9 runs down, 5 games, yeah.
Brutal. That's anemic.
All right, I got a name possibly for Call here when he gets back.
Okay.
I'm doing Chris's research since he's the Notre Dame fan.
Yeah. No one likes doing research on the panel here. Unless Slim gets asked a question about the Flyers, then that phone comes out quick. That phone comes out quick.
Oh my god!
There's no phone.
What is? I just looked it up, Alex. Michael Tallarico.
You're on mute,
No.
Alex.
All right.
There you go.
Mike, it's Mike Ragone.
Yeah.
Mike, we're going. Okay.
Yep, I just got confirmation. That's where I dipped off to.
Yeah, I don't recall.
No, I mean, if you look him up, I know he got into some like trouble, some dumb college stuff that is nothing like drinking or weed or something like that. But it probably didn't help his chances. But at the same time, he was a big prospect. I can look
Doug Gottlieb shit.
Yeah, are we talking Doug Gottlieb or Jalen Carter? Which one?
No.
Okay.
Fine stuff.
Okay.
Like smoking a J back in college, like that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's football team. It's different, but
Hey, it's the Irish.
They set standards.
Right.
Exactly.
You see what happened at Penn State?
Speaking of Penn State, did you see Franklin's first game yesterday? The spring ball. They had a dude come out of the
oh my god,
the parachute guy, and he got caught at the scoreboard.
Yes, that was hilarious,
dude. I thought that was AI. I really thought that was AI.
I was happy it was a safe enough distance that I didn't fear for his life. I was able to laugh.
Yeah, was he okay?
Yeah, I think there was like no injuries. It wasn't like at Notre Dame fearing for his life when the guy was taking a video and he fell and died, right?
Man, today.
Dude.
We're approaching 3 hours here.
There he is.
There he goes.
There he is. Come on.
Yeah,
what other Phillies podcast?
He was definitely smoking weed.
No.
This is light work. We didn't have the rain delay like it looked like we were going to hit.
Oh,
yeah, but it still feels like a rain delay with this ridiculous.
It really does.
It's just crazy, man.
Here's kind of a cheesy question, but I want to ask it because Bones, and I'll leave with you on this, Bones. We were talking about this. So right now, the Phils are in that weird zone, right? For however many people or percentage of the ballpark that's filled up by bandwagons, right? They're not going right now. So the ballpark is a little bit more open. You got a little bit more space. So I'm going to ask you, all 4 Phillies heads here, where are we at right now in liking these vibes of being able to go down there, have a little bit more space? Bones, what are you thinking?
Well, the game we went through last week, it was nice out, so it was crowded, but hopefully, it's a little less roomy, or a little more roomy next time we go down.
Right.
But it's just like the Flyers, man. You're gonna get the guys jumping on and off.
No doubt.
Yeah, but if we could have a low pulse for the fan base and be able to get some good seats, that would be kind of sick. But you don't want all the momentum to die. So Yeah, I'm gonna go the opposite way here. Hopefully they can keep winning. Hopefully everyone can stay excited about it. I do like getting a little bit more space and stuff. I saw tonight's tickets were super cheap, but yeah, dude, that's just a bad sign, and we don't want that.
I'll let Kyle answer, then I'll give my opinions.
Yeah, I mean, same time, it's bandwagons. I mean, there's enough people I feel like that would still go to games. I feel like the rain just kind of probably knocked half those people out, but they have been. It has been. I see those upper levels, and I haven't mentioned it either because I don't even want to get on that thing yet of like if they're not showing up. But I think there's also it's always tough. Our heads usually somewhere else early in the season like this. The Sixers are usually doing something. Obviously, last year they didn't, but in 23 and 22 and stuff they did. So I think it's just a lot. We're not used to them being bad, so like maybe people aren't buying them on like a Tuesday night necessarily. But I'm sure the weekend games are still packed out. Bandwagon, I don't know, man. There's people that are probably pissed not going for that reason.
Yeah, and I'm more so coming from the standpoint of like, what are the main things, right? You're at the game, you get a little bit more space to kind of spread out. Your beer runs or food runs are quicker, right?
Best.
So that's the thing, right? And here's the other one. The tickets are cheaper, right? So like we've been going to games for 20 something years, 30 years, whatever you want to call it. And it's a big difference when listen, there's no better vibe than a jam and bank. Like I won't trade that, but like there's this sweet spot. I just want to see where you boys were at. Here we go. I got something to chat. The way this Phil season is going, can we, on the next TRC
Yes.
watch. Oh, that's so funny.
Yes, dude. He probably would, dude. Talk about Jimmy Clausen. He doesn't want to watch this either. It's crazy. I got Bryson Stott up. The back.
That dude was going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, according to Chris.
He was big.
I thought he was good.
Topic.
We're in the
Spiky hair.
That's it. Keep going.
Ooh, in the gap.
beautiful.
Oh, man.
Yeah, baby, that's our boy.
I love the different time reactions, dude. It's the best.
Dude, we suffered through the Kirkering era like that together. We're like, what the hell?
That was so hard trying to hold that in. Devin's like, what the f is he doing? Like, at this point, this is like baseball 101. You don't die for that ball in this part of the game.
Yeah, keep it
unless
in front.
you know you're going to catch it.
Keep it in front. That's hero ball.
And then this guy goes up and swinging at the first pitch.
I know, dude.
Does he want a shot? Like, it's crazy. JT might be on the IL coming tomorrow.
Yeah, you thinking?
They're pondering it right now if he's going to have to or not. So
yeah, because he's been getting beat up the last like week and a half.
Yeah, he could just use a break.
Yeah, do it for 15 days. It's nothing major.
It is when you got that dude catching.
That's a bad bat.
Well, he's been hitting better, I thought.
Drew Stubbs, baby. Bring him up.
The issue would be with Painter. You saw Painter didn't look great tonight. I think Marshawn called his, like you said, with the rain and stuff. I think Marshawn called his last game too, though, on Sunday.
I just called him Drew Stubbs, by the way, and he didn't bat an eye.
Dude, I didn't. I heard Drew Stubbs, and I was like, maybe it's just like the.
He didn't even play for the Phillies.
I didn't know who it was. To be honest with you. I thought it was a nickname that you gave one of the players, like Justin Crawford.
I don't know why.
A good time for Justin Crawford's first home run. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I would just love to see a hit here, make it 4-3.
Yeah, and then turn the lineup over. Let the big boys do their thing that we were just talking about the last inning.
Yep.
Because the single is scoring a run here.
The thing is, I bet you this team don't trust anybody right now. I bet you they want to hit a home run. That's what that'll make you do.
Kyle's in the chat. Whoever Drew Stubbs is, I'll take him over Marshawn, honestly, at this point.
You know who Drew Stubbs is, right?
I actually don't know. Is he a football player?
No, he was the center fielder for the Reds back in the day, wasn't he? Ain't that his name, Drew Stubbs?
I might be thinking of.
I had Red Ryder message me trivia for you, and it's not even coherent to me. It's all like the made up Indian players from the major league team. Oh, we got a walk.
Oh, nice.
Big walk.
Yep,
Shout out Red Ryder Banco.
Gotta capitalize here. If they don't capitalize here, I'm telling you, it'll make everyone in the city 10 times worse tomorrow. This at bat right here will be the talking point for tomorrow everywhere. Not just for tomorrow's frustrations. It'll
No
be
doubt.
Yeah.
In fact, 2 runs away here. You got the big money guys up 3 in a row right here. If you don't find a way to you have 1 out right now. That's it, 1 out. You got 2 of the fastest people you got on the bases right now. Who is it? Crawford and Stott
Stott, yeah.
You got 3 straight fast guys.
You got speed everywhere right now. 1 out. You got to you don't have to hit into a run. You got to manufacture a run. If you don't do it, it's on everybody. Jeez. 0-2.
There he goes.
Another guy that likes the 0-2 count.
Looks like you got good numbers. Dude. Other than his setup pitches, he can't throw anything other than a fastball right
Dude,
now.
Turner's been swinging through these late game at-bats. He's done it at least 3 times where he swung through the first 2 pitches or watched it.
That dude's freezing his nuts off.
Oh, man.
Game-ending double play?
Was it?
Okay.
Ah, wow.
Okay, I'll take that better than a game-ending double play.
He never had a shot. Dude was down 0-2 and had the battle the rest of the time.
He said, here it is, 93, which
Dude, you're like
to be able to hit at this point in the majors. Not many people just throw 93 anymore.
Can we get a Harper walk
I
off?
would
right down the middle.
Lead off.
You got
Right.
2 biggest bats, two right here for you. I mean, you got them while they're here.
Yeah, Schwarb up. I'm sorry. I'm looking at I'm trying to fix my Wi-Fi here.
Oh, what are you swinging?
I got some Wendy's Wi-Fi over here, dude. Like, what the hell?
See, like Schwarber can't swing at that. He knows that, but it's also he wants to be aggressive. But pitch like that, it's in the dirt.
So here's my thing. Everybody talks about, oh yeah, Schwarber's got a great eye, and then you go and swing at that shit.
Dude, he walks a lot. Like he does walk a lot, but a lot of the times it's because someone's on base and he's up, and it's not in a situation like this. You're probably not going to pitch to him. If anyone's not on base or someone's someone's up 4 runs, he's going to get fooled every single time. He has his pitches that. He's going to obviously take advantage of, but people don't throw that in important games, which has been most of the games since he's been a Philly. So that's why his numbers are so ridiculously different with the Phillies, man. Like he's getting pure. People can't throw a fastball to him at all if there's someone on the base and it's a close game. Like he's so good now.
Yeah, he's so good.
Something good happened?
Just the ball.
Okay.
I think
the game extended. You got a ball.
I'll take a ball.
I think he's a better hitter than Harper. I think he overtook him last year, but this year looks like Harper's making a little bit of a comeback.
Oh my god! Sorry, fellas.
Oh man, mother.
Dude, it's the way the cookie crumbles, dude. It's just the way our cookie's crumbling.
Yeah.
It's like what you can't. You're not getting a single bounce right now, dude. It's like a little rock right in front of the slow grounder and a shortstop when you were a kid.
Holy
hits you
shit.
nuts.
Holy shit. That's his second snag this season. I mean, this series.
Just snagged Marsh, or I think
Yeah,
last
just
game.
snag Marsh. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know
This
what
is
you guys. Yeah.
this is like the first. I think I seen
Helmet
the
spike.
stat. It's their first
Helmet
sweep
spike by
at
Schwarber.
Citizens Bank in almost 10 years or something like that.
Wow. I mean, that's five in a row. That's not like that is. Whew.
It's
Phillies
5 in a
don't do
row.
that.
Yeah, 5 in a row.
Well, they lost last 2 nights. They lost all 3 nights by 2 runs.
Sweep by the Braves. At home. Yeah, it's brutal. I mean,
Listen, Schwarber just slammed his helmet. He smoked it. That's frustration from the team captain right there. I feel like there's going to be a deep conversation. They probably were waiting until this series ended. I'm sure of that. There's
team
definitely
meeting.
going to have. There's a little bit. There will be some type of addressing. Maybe a team captain's acting out like that too, and he's the one that's usually going to keep everyone a bit even keeled. And JT's about to maybe hit the IL. This got to keep the conversations somewhat controlled right now. And I feel like after Sunday night, heading into a week, this is when you're going to do it.
Yeah, so hold on. There's actually
You love bringing that picture up, buddy.
Well, dude, I'm proud of you for getting that right. So this is the schedule ahead, guys. And listen, it's gonna look very familiar, right? Because we talked about this a week ago. We played the Braves and the Cubs for 12 straight games. So we got a 4-game series with the Cubs coming up, and then the Braves again. We've been going for 3 hours here, so we'll wrap this up. But let's just take a look at this. Games ahead here, and 4-game series with the Cubs. This is brutal, right? I mean, you're in a situation right now where you need to win a game, and now you got a 4-game series, which are obviously a lot harder to win than a 3-game series. So let me start with you, Slim. Like, where are we at here, man? Like, he's saying team meeting. Like, where are you at?
All right, so the good thing is the turnaround. We're going right back at it. We're getting away from the home field. We're getting away from what's now doomed Citizens Bank Park.
Right.
My expectations are lower. We got 7 games here on the road coming up these next 7 days. I'm hoping we win 3 out of 7. If we win 3 out of 7, I would be fine with that at this point.
You'll take a losing stretch. I hear you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, 3 out of 7, and then we'll call the San Fran Giant game back home the rubber match for the week. But yeah, dude, that's where I'm at. I mean, they're going to be tough games. The Cubs are no joke. The Braves just kicked our ass. Both these teams just recently kicked our ass.
Right. And we got the chirpers chirping here. We got the fire Topper. We got this is Murderer's Row. Topper could be out of a job by May. Kyle, where are you at, brother?
Yeah, man. Like we talked about earlier, they really cornered themselves with the additions that they made in the offseason to where there's not many options that are going to be better than the underperforming decent players that they have right now. It's almost just this is right now is when you have no answers and everyone is somewhat healthy. This is when those conversations start erupting of okay, then someone needs to be held accountable for this so that everyone else here knows the severity of this moment. And that's when thing is like Kyle Long, I think we're probably past that, like probably at a point, but simply sometimes it's less about the guy and it's more about the title of his position. He's simply the Phillies hitting coach. And that's something that has just been the thorn for 3 years in a row when it's needed the most. So you almost have to make a change at a position like hitting coach. Not if they like Kyle Long's good or bad hitting coach. No one would know because no one knows exactly what goes in and out of it. A lot of these guys have off-season hitting coaches. So there's somebody needs to be held accountable. Again, if it's not we don't hear reports tomorrow about a conversation that's happening inside the locker room led by Schwarber, who we just saw visibly frustrated for probably the first time this year after keeping an even head. Then there's got to be change and it again, if they could give it another week because they're versing similar opponents, but at the same time, if it wasn't repetitive like this, I bet they'd be a little bit quicker. But it's only again, it was 21-29 when Girardi had problems. So I mean, we're still not there yet. They got to try getting through a rut. Maybe you let Wheeler get back first, but tough.
Yeah, Bones.
Yeah, it's maybe a flight is good for the team. Maybe it's something where they can just sit back, decompress, and just like Chris said, being away from the stadium, because that's where it's like more pressure. Even though I'm sure the Phillies fans are going to travel well to Chicago, there's always trips out of here with these sporting trips, but
Right.
it's out of the bank where they only lost 3 series all year, and they're already at what, 4 this year or 5?
I think that was 5. I think that was the 5th one.
That's unbelievable.
Maybe getting away is key here, and like Alex said with the Kevin Long thing, like can't do a player, but this is probably the closest guy to the players ever. Like he's
gotta be accountable.
Resignated.
Yeah.
Throughout, like everybody raves about him. Like he was here to like Schwarber's buddy. He was going to be the guy that was going to get us to Juan Soto.
Right.
Somebody's so he's closest to the players, and if he's the last chopping block before you go to the players,
he is.
No, definitely. And listen, and we'll close on this. And by the way, this was a lot of fun.
Too, though, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Exactly. No, this was a lot of fun tonight. So chat, thank you for hanging out with us. These are our, obviously the results stunk, but this is our first watch along of the year. So unfortunately we didn't bring a dub. But yeah, I just want to end on this. Like the reality is I really do think the Phils are in a situation where we're like 2 or 3 series away from like a vibe change, which sucks because previously we were a series away. But we were talking about this at the beginning of the show. As we're getting multiple series away from a vibe change, that's where the axes start coming down, right? And we got to start with the Cubs out in Wrigley. We'll see what we got. Boys. Any closing thoughts? I'm gonna wrap it up here, but I just want to give you an opportunity. And Kyle, welcome, man. Had a lot of fun. I'll send the mic over to you. What do you got for us?
Come on, go Flyers, man.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. They better be Flyers better be sending some roses across the street for keeping the stench away. But listen, again, I think they're a good ball club. I think they're going through a tough time, and changes might need to be made. But I don't think it's the end all be all.
No, for sure. Bones, why don't you tease the Quizzo we're hosting this upcoming Friday, and then we'll close it down.
Yep. So again, this Friday we're hosting the Quizzo at the AMVETS Post 146, 2502 East Sargent Street, right around the corner from our guest here.
Yes, sir.
And it's our neighbor. We're gonna have probably I think we already got 50, 60 people. Saying they're going to be there. We're going to have Mason Jar Martinis. We're going to be serving up the hottest martini in the city right now.
Don't leave me there, beat me there.
Yeah,
we're going to have the Schwarbomb Martini. Hopefully, we got some Schwarbombs that night. And it is an Apple TV game, so if you're an old head and don't know how to get Apple TV, come around and we'll figure it out there.
We'll bring out the apps for you. Come on.
There you go.
All right, go Phils. We'll see you soon.
See you.
And it's the red